Hey guys, I'm back. Day 2 of Lies of P. I'm so happy to be back. I'm so happy to be here 2 days in a row. Hopefully, finally succeeding to stream more consistently again. Just stuff just kept like coming up, or life, life was lifing. Um, Getting sick and all that stuff, but now getting back in the role of things. Yesterday got my ass beat quite hard in that whole, what's it called, Elysian Boulevard mansion thing, that creepy mansion. But we're making progress. Got to the boss, super cool boss, and I'm excited to fight it today. If you're watching the VOD, timestamp will be in the bio for when I actually start gaming. We'll definitely be yapping for a bit at first, as usual. But I promise we'll get to the gaming eventually. And I see Berserk. Hello, Berserk. Yes, you are first to chat, but Red Sweet Rum beat you to that first, what's it called, first redeem. So I'll say you guys are tied. I'll say you guys are tied. And Red Hood Venom. Hello, welcome back. Nice to see you again. Always nice to see all of these familiar names in chat. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm guessing everybody's still on break right now. I'm guessing on break from school and work and whatnot. Though I know we're all returning soon. Oh my gosh, like speaking of school, I'm going back to business school soon and I don't want to go back. I really don't want to go back. It's such a soulless, I don't know, a soulless environment in so many ways, but I'm trying to like bring the soul into it. I'm gonna just make the best out of my situation, and it is what it is. And Berserk, I'm playing Bloodborne. Elden Ring is on pause. Bloodborne, that's so awesome. You know what? I've been looking at Bloodborne more and more lately because like I've been looking at kind of just like lists of like top games and stuff, which I know is an interesting, might be like a weird way of going about choosing what game to play, but I was curious like what games are like just kind of like generally regarded as like just great, and Bloodborne keeps appearing, so it's gotten me very, very intrigued, and I just like the aesthetic as well. And oh my gosh, Alex, happy new year to you as well, and thank you for 5 months. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Alex. I appreciate it so much. I hope you had a good New Year's. And 5 months, thank you so much. I hope you continue to enjoy the no ads and the chatting and the gaming content. Alex, I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. And Berserk complete Lies of P first. Yeah, for sure. I definitely want to complete, like, I'm definitely in a phase of I'm going to be playing more than one game at once. Like, there definitely won't be the same levels of locking in as before, where it's like, oh, like, I'm just, like, spending 300 hours on a single game. But I also, like, in terms of, like, having multiple Souls games being played at once, though, that won't be happening, because that just feels like a lot to do. And Best, hello, Best! I'm doing well. How are you? And Red Sweet Rum Bloodborne is goated. I can tell. And hey, if it's Red Sweet Rum endorsed, it must be good. But yeah, no, I was sick for a bit, for the third time in the last 4 months. Okay, like I know it sounds like my immune system must just be terrible, but I think it's like to do with like moving and just like being exposed to a whole new environment, and also like partying more and stuff like that. Like I do feel like 2 out of the 3 times I've been sick have been after a party, so I feel like that's no coincidence. Right now my nose is still a little bit stuffed, and I've still been coughing randomly, but we'll survive. And Cambo Carl, hello Carl, how are you? Nice to see you in here. Hope all is well. Hope the streams are going well and such. And Cappy, hello girl, I'm here for the first unethical stream of the year. Wait, isn't it the second unethical stream of the year? We had one yesterday. Second unethical stream of the year. Let's go. Cappy, how are you? Nice to see you. And more Lies of P today. I am excited to do unethical things in Lies of P. Let's go. Unethical streaming all the way. And Carl, I've been good, just a very busy December, but now I'm chilling. I'm glad you're chilling now. Yeah, December, like, it's like one of those interesting months where obviously it's so happy and cheerful because Christmas and everything, but it's like also at the same time that can be stressful, like the whole like just the amount of stuff happening. And I'm sorry, you guys can hear I'm still like sniffling a little bit. And Campbell Carl, I must have missed a whole chapter because you're somewhere new. Yes, I am now in Portugal. This is my boyfriend's place right now. I've been staying here for almost 3 weeks now, and then I'm staying here for. I have exactly a week left before I have to go back to Canada for a little bit. Though, good news today, he booked his ticket to go to Canada. So it's gonna be so great. He's gonna be in Canada with me he's gonna be living with me in Canada for over 3 months. So that's gonna be crazy in the best way. I'm so excited. Yes, Cappy, season 4 is coming up. Season 4 of Leisha. Let's go. But yeah, no, exciting things are happening. And like, he's gonna be there in time for my birthday as well, so it's gonna be great. And I see Mazen in the chat. I see I have 2 shivs grittying on in here, and Nat as well. So nice to see all of you guys. How are you guys doing? And Best, I did not see your announcement. Do you mind repeating it? Because I'm guessing if it's in the Discord, especially if it's in the general chat, I checked today and there were like over 50 messages I haven't seen. So I'm guessing it's probably quite drowned out now. And Bessie started streaming. Wait, that's so cool. Oh my goodness. On Twitch? On like this account? And what have you streamed? That's so exciting. I need to hear your thoughts. I need to hear like just everything. And let's see. Cappy, I'm doing surprisingly good. That's awesome. I'm really glad to hear. 2026 off to a good start. I just tidied and vacuumed my room. Need to sort my desks and stuff. There's random shit everywhere and take out the trash, but it's been surprisingly productive. That's awesome. That sounds like the perfect way to start the new year. That's so awesome. Off to a good start. Let's hope that it stays that way. Though no pressure as well. Life definitely goes up and down and we can only do our best. Seems like you're definitely doing great. That's so awesome. Let's hope that 2026, like I remember like just like globally 2025, you know, what was off to a rough start. So let's hope that 2026 at least is better than that. You know, so far pretty okay, right? For what I know of. And Insanity Quill, hello. Yes, I haven't seen you since last year. That is true. So nice to see you, Insanity Quill. Always happy to see you in chat. I love the positivity, as always, that you bring in the Discord. And you got that Hog Rider emote. Oh, I love Hog Rider. Oh my gosh. One day, guys, Clash Royale stream. And Nat, how are things in Paraguay? I don't know how things are in Paraguay, but I can say in Portugal, things are pretty great. Portugal, things are pretty great, but not sure about Paraguay. And Gwen, hello, nice to see you. And does not have to apply for visa. No, he does not. The Portuguese passport is very strong, travel-wise. So, and also Canada's quite lenient with its, like, countries that is on good terms with. So, like, for him to come to Canada, he can come for up to 6 months just on an ETA. Which, for those of you who don't know, ETA is like an electronic something transfer, whatever. It's like $7 Canadian to apply for it, and pretty much like it's like a very quick application process that just instantly gets approved, and like pretty much instantly approved unless you have like sus things going on. And yeah, it's super easy. It's what makes travel for me quite easy between like Canada and the UK. But yeah, between Canada and Portugal. Between Canada, like, you would expect with the whole Commonwealth thing that Canada and the UK would have, like, better deals for travel and whatnot. But no, like, the relationship between Canada and Portugal for travel is definitely much better than Canada and the UK. Like, the UK, as a Canadian even, is a fucking nightmare to try to navigate with the visas and everything because it's just so expensive. And also, like, it's getting tougher and tougher, but thankfully between Canada and Portugal, even for me, like, the other way around, I think it'll be pretty straightforward when I'm going to have to apply for a visa when I come here this summer. So, yeah, hopefully things just kind of go smoothly. Yeah, like, right now, I'm just mainly concerned about, like, you know, like, flights are there's always, like, strikes going on and stuff. I'm just scared that, like, something like that will happen, but I'm just being overly paranoid now because I'm like I get very stressed when it's stuff concerning me, like I never get stressed, but when it's like somebody else traveling, especially since he's coming to see me, I'm starting to get really stressed. I'm like, I want everything to go perfectly. And Carl, I have a job interview next week, so possible big life changes coming up. Good luck. You got this, Carl. Exciting stuff. Life changes. I like to hear it. And Beth, starting with Doom Dark Ages. Nice Doom. Probably gonna do one tonight if I find time. Are you streaming on the channel you're like chatting on right now? And Pumakin, hello, nice to see you. And Ghost of Yuchia, it's been a little bit. I hope you've been well, hello. And Mason picked the perfect time to go live. Oh, I'm glad. Why is that? But I'm just so happy to see you, Mason. I hope that all your projects are going smoothly. I'm sure they are. And Juno Mars, hello. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. And Insanity quote, any year's gonna be way better than 2025. Let's hope. Let's hope. Let's hope. Let's all manifest. And just that you're all good. You're all good. And Canada bad, got it. whoa. More like as a UK lover, you guys have heard me glaze London. I gotta say, UK's a problem on that one. When it comes to the visas and shit, UK's the one causing the problems. And Proofy Methods, hello. You have a good weekend as well. Always nice to see you in chat. And amazing. You watched a movie Spree. I thought it was a really good allegory and critique of the social media world. I'm glad you liked it. Oh my goodness. Any other thoughts to share? Is it like one of those horror movies that's like, it's self-aware, you know, in the sense like it knows it's not like going to be a great movie, so it's kind of like a fun horror movie, or is it genuinely like a pretty like horror movie, if that makes sense? And Peldume, is that meant to be French? Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Nice to meet you. And Ginocchio, good evening. Hello. Oh my gosh, 1:30 a.m. for you again. Is sleep still a problem right now? And Best just using my main Twitch account. Well, it looks like I gotta drop you a follow if that's okay with you. I will do that. And hello to best girlfriend Queso's butt hair. Hello. Always love the name. Nice to see you. I'm honored to have you in chat. And Mason, it's a time where right now where I just want to kill time, so it's perfect that you went live. Oh, perfect. I hope I keep you entertained. I hope you don't fall asleep watching me. And you have Ebola. Oh no, who has Ebola? I hope nobody in chat has Ebola. Oh goodness. Yeah, let's not start the year with another disease. Goodness. And Mason, exactly, it's supposed to be a horror dark comedy. Right. I remember seeing comedy in the description. And the influencers are super cringe, which is done intentionally, and it critiques the social media world in a very nuanced way. That's great. Because I do feel like, honestly, like when I looked at the cover, I was like, I can't tell if this is gonna be a good movie, or if it's going to be one that, like, you know, has a good idea, but just the execution's not great. So I'm glad to hear that it was good. And Ginocchio, I want to reset my natural clock, and the only way I know how is staying up until today's evening. That's fair. That is a strategy I hear a lot of people use, and it works for them. So that's really fair. Personally, I'm quite lucky. Like, I'm just somebody who's usually so tired in daily life that I rarely have trouble falling asleep. Like, I've only ever had some periods of time where I've had trouble falling asleep, and it's been extremely weird. Like, that is extremely weird if I ever have trouble falling asleep. My body, I feel like sleep and I, like, it sounds like I have a good sleep, like, good thing with sleep in that case, you know, because it's like, oh, I never have trouble falling asleep. But then it's like, for some reason, I'm always still tired because my body wakes me up after like 6 or 7 hours. I don't know. I don't know what that is. And wait, Red Sweet Rum, I forgot to acknowledge the 15 stream streak earlier. I hope you're still listening, Red Sweet Rum. Thank you so much for 15 streams. I appreciate it so much, especially since I feel like, again, like, my streams have just been so sporadic. So I really appreciate that. Thank you. I always really appreciate you being here, truly. And yes, no more pandemics, Carl. I agree. No more pandemics. And just not saying we need a new pandemic. There's two types of people. I will say there are, okay, again, we are not manifesting a new pandemic, but like there were at least a few positives that came out of it. Like, for example, me as somebody who loves online courses and just learning on my own pace, I much preferred school that way than like how much hand holding goes on in in-person courses. So that's something I preferred. And, you know, people get to now work from home. But that's about it, you know. And Lost Queen, hello, nice to see you. Hope all has been well. It's been a little bit. And thank you, you're always so kind. And Poison Girl, hello, Poison Girl. Oh my gosh, I feel like I haven't seen you in so long. I saw your post on Instagram of the new hair, the pink hair. Well, I know, like, it's not like your first time having pink hair, but it's in like the new photo of you with pink hair, looking amazing as always. You're really inspiring me. Like, Like, for the longest time, I could not dye my hair because I did a bit of like acting back then, like with like my agency and such. I wasn't allowed to really like change my hair that much. But then I've decided I'm like done with that. So now it's like I have free reign to do whatever with my hair. I'm like, I could dye it pink because you're rocking it and it looks so good on you. So I really want to maybe venture into colorful hair as well. And L Piper, hello L Piper. Oh my gosh, thank you for the sub for 7 months. My goodness. Thank you so much, Piper. And I hope you're having a good 2026. And it's just nice to see you again. I appreciate 7 months so much. Thank you. Really, thank you, Piper. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Carl Free's trying to stay asleep. Ooh, I wonder if I have had that problem for a little bit, and I know how painful it is. Like, I would like fall asleep for like an hour or two and then not be able to fall back asleep. It was driving me insane. Like, I was so exhausted during the day and yet like could not stay asleep. That like when you don't sleep properly, that drives you insane. I'm sure like those of you who have struggled with it, like it drives you insane. And I don't get sleepy until I lower my phone's light. I'm under the blanket, the lights are off, or usual stuff you should avoid to get sleep. That's fair. I mean, that's fair. There's a lot to be said about, all the blue light and whatnot, just like keeping us awake. There's a lot to be said about that. And Mason, those found footage movies? That's how the movie is. Oh, it's a found footage movie. The entire time you watch from the perspective of a viewer watching a stream. Really? Wait, that's so cool. That's so cool. Wow, it's a found footage stream movie. For those of you who don't know, Mason and I are talking about this movie he found where it's a horror movie about live streaming, which is quite, on the nose, quite relevant right now. And Queso's butt hair chat, he's starving. Oh my gosh, somebody get this girl some food. My gosh, can't have anybody starving in chat. And Jinokyo, interesting, listening to loud music helps you sleep. That does remind me of how for a while, like, I slept better with the lights on than off. Because, like, I've just always been somebody so bad with horror. Like, even as a little kid, I would just be so scared of, like, the lights being off. And I would imagine all these monsters. So I slept better with, like, in a super bright room. Because at least then I wouldn't be scared. And I could fall asleep, So, I can see why. Like, I'm also somebody who I really like having noise to fall asleep to. Because when it's too quiet, I start thinking I'm hearing things. And, Cappy, new pandemic that is as deadly as the amount of net worth you have? Damn. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be safe. I'm definitely gonna be really safe. And, some people who, maybe the world would be better off without, we could, they'd have a little more trouble. That's a pretty good system. And Dotzinc, welcome back with the Obsidian propaganda. As someone who survived the pandemic, Obsidian helped me to put my thoughts in order and keep them organized. You know what? That is pretty valid. I do think Obsidian is great it looks great for, like, mind, it's all about, like, making, like, mind maps, kind of, right? So I haven't, like, they teach you to make mind maps as a kid, and, like, I didn't even find them that useful as a kid. But now that I'm older, I find them a lot more useful. So you are selling me more on that. And Poison Girl, thank you for asking. I've been really well. How have you been? I've been just enjoying my time in Portugal. Slowly getting school stuff done, finding that work-life balance. Life is pretty good. I've been kind of sick lately. Like, I'm still kind of sick right now. This common cold hit me hard. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Feeling better now. I am feeling really sleepy though, and I just drank coffee, and I don't think I should brew another espresso shot at 12:38 a.m. But I might do that. And Susie, hello, so nice to see you. I'm doing really well. How are you? Hope the new year is starting off on the right foot for you, Susie. Hello. And Bess, I'm heading out because I'm hanging with the missus. Have fun. You and Queso's butt hair, you guys have fun. Always nice of you to pop in and enjoy your stream if you do stream. And Tutor J, hello, happy Friday, that's right, happy weekend, guys. And Jinokyo, I'm already insane, what do you mean? Fair enough, we're all, you know what, that's part of the charm, Jinokyo. Insane people are the absolute best. And Carl, I feel like I technically sleep enough hours, but then the weird wake up in the middle of the night, like, messes up the clock. That's fair, yeah. Like, there's so much to be said about the quality of sleep over the quantity, that's for sure. And also just like it is interesting how different people need such different types of sleep, or even just how like observing how different everybody's sleep is. Like my dad and I are the same type where like we just can't sleep that much. Like our bodies will wake us up. Whereas like my boyfriend is more like my mom, where like he like when he falls asleep, he's like deeply asleep, you know. And then also like oh my gosh, and also he this has happened like 4 times now, which I do think says a lot about what goes on in his head in a good way. Like there's been 4 times now where he's woken up laughing, or no, he would be laughing while dreaming. Like he has dreams that are so funny he'll laugh while asleep, and it's happened 4 times. I'm pretty sure in the span of like the last few weeks. So that's really interesting. Like I don't know if that's ever happened to me. I mean, I guess no one was there to tell me about it if it did, but like 4 times laughing in your sleep, like that's impressive. I wish I had dreams that funny. And Happy New Year to you as well, Tutor J. And Susie, I'm sick with the flu, so I'm not getting great sleep. Shoot, I'm sorry to hear. The flu is hitting hard this year. Susie, I hope you feel better very, very soon. And I hope you're getting, I know you said you're not sleeping great, but I hope soon rest can find you and just kind of help you get better. Yeah, gosh. Being sick is just, it's so painful because it's like, you know you need a rest, but then sometimes the sickness keeps you from resting. And Mason is crazy interesting. Honestly, now I'm really tempted to make it a movie night on the Discord if you guys are up for it. That'd be cool. I'd be down to watch it. And I think Rafael would be quite interested as well. You know what? Now that I'm kind of starting to like get into horror, I think I can handle it. And Rage Giant, hello. What's going on for the stream? Today I'm chatting with the Twitch chat right now. Just talking about random stuff. And then soon enough, we're going to hop into some Lies of P. We're in that mansion in the Elysian Boulevard right now, if you have played Lies of P. And Cappy, I like to keep chicken soup and frozen dumplings in the fridge for moments like that. That's a really good call. That is something that I do. Okay, if I do miss anything from in Canada, it is that being able to keep like, you know, frozen food in a fridge and just having that to my disposal. Like, I guess I could have done that when I was in London, but I just didn't feel like buying like pots and everything. So I just like ate super minimalistically. But yeah, it will be nice to be back in Canada and kind of like have more, I don't know, just like, you know, more of my own space that like I already have stuff and everything, if that makes any sense. That is one thing I'm excited for. And at Campbell Carl, I still have random moments where I close my eyes and my brain is like, hey, what if a ghost just happens to be next to you? Oh my gosh, I'm glad I'm not the only one, Carl, because that happens to me so often. I'd be like, just, you know, I don't know, taking a shower with my eyes closed, and then suddenly be like, somebody could be standing right there, and I wouldn't know because my eyes are closed. And oh my gosh, yeah, Cappy, mirrors as well. Mirrors are creepy. And Arazi, hello, are those acoustic panels on the wall? They are, because like this room, I think without them would be quite echoey. So yeah, got the acoustic panels on there. And Ginokyo, I haven't even started my holiday homework and I go back Wednesday. I guess I shouldn't have watched all those Lennon edits. Damn, I want to see some Lennon edits. That's crazy. But yeah, I hope you get your work done. Hey, I'm somebody who always starts work super early. Like, I'm never a last minute homework person. But I don't think that's a good thing, I've come to realize. Because, like, the thing is, because I start homework early, it's like I end up taking more time, you know. I end up having enough time to really perfect it. Whereas my opinion on homework is that it doesn't need to be perfected. Like, I keep trying to be that person who says like C's get degrees, but I just can't get myself to do it for some reason. So I feel like I need to purposely leave things for the last minute just so I don't end up spending more time than necessary on homework. Because like, I do think there's a lot to be said about, you know, work smarter, not harder, and using your time efficiently. And just because you're working hard and excelling at something doesn't mean you're actually making the most out of your time. Like, I don't think excelling in school right now is making the most out of my time. So yeah, I feel like I need to purposely leave things to last minute to make sure I'm not like perfecting something that simply does not deserve to be perfected, if that makes any sense. And Carl, honestly, if I didn't have to wake up in the middle of the night to use a bathroom, I think I'd sleep great. You know, Carl, I do feel that as well. Like, okay, this is gonna be super TMI, but like, you take for granted, like, basic human functions until you don't have them anymore. This is super TMI to be saying on stream, I feel like, but like pretty much like recently, like, I had to take like this medicine, or it's like I had to take this pill, and it kind of like messes with, it's like a female specific pill, and it messes with like it's like something for like your period or hormones. It's like something along those lines, okay? And like one of the side effects is it sometimes affects people's bladders, and like I learned what it felt like to have a weak bladder. Like, I had to go pee so often, and it was painful. And I was like, oh my gosh, now, like, I'm realizing something that's such a basic human function. Like, when you, like, you don't realize how great you have it till you know, it's gone pretty much. So, yeah, I don't know why I felt the need to share that, but be grateful if your bladder's working well, guys. Because I'm very grateful that mine's back to normal now. And, Mason, what do you think sometime Saturday, tomorrow, or Sunday to watch it? Ooh, I do wonder, I'm trying to think of when we'd have time, because right now, it's, like, pretty much what we're doing, it's been, like, locking in all day, and then streaming at night, but I think maybe, like, you guys organize a time, and I'll just try to pop in whenever I can. Like, maybe I'll put on the movie, when I'm, like, doing homework or something, if that works. And Rika Matthews, hello, welcome back. Starting a war on the flu. Yeah, we need to fight back against the flu, guys. Like, come on, we as humans, like, we've been suffering from illnesses for too long. It's about time we make those bacteria go extinct, you know? And Mason, you also get the shower thing? Okay, so maybe it's just human instinct. Maybe it's our bodies being smart, you know? Like, reminding us not have our eyes closed for too long because a demon could be standing there. And A Blink, welcome back. Nice to see you again. And Leisha, let me tell you, your makeup's eating today. Oh, thank you. You're so kind. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I've been trying to improve my makeup so it looks better on camera. Because sometimes, like, the eyeliner I'll do in real life, it looks good in real life. I mean, or the eyeliner I do, it looks good in real life, but it looks so subtle on camera. And I feel like I could still improve my makeup to look a little better on camera. Because it looks kind of different on camera than it does, you know, in real life. And that's to be expected. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. And Tutor J, what did you do for New Year's? Ooh, pretty much I just hung out with my boyfriend and one of his friends, and we just like we had sushi, went to this nice place like that had like all you can eat sushi, I think was a deal. And then we went to this like viewpoint where you could see the castle in the city, and they had like great fireworks, and we popped some champagne and went for a long drive. It was really nice. And I'm not gonna read your message out loud because I am no fool, though I guess I technically read it to be able to know what it said, so you got me. But nice to see you again. And Ginokio, TikTok is a crazy place. I've seen other communists fight each other more than they fight capitalism. We ain't getting that revolution. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, even within groups of people who agree, there's always so many disagreements. That's why it's so hard to get anything done in life. It do be that way. And A Blink, I think you're talking about PCOS. Ooh, thankfully not PCOS, though I do know women who suffer from PCOS, and yeah, no, that is, I'm glad there's awareness. I'm glad, like, yeah, like, to hear you even bring it up, it's great that there's awareness for it, because there's so many women who probably are suffering from PCOS and just don't know what is going on. And my goodness, it's a tough journey. It's a tough journey. Very grateful that is not what I have, but yeah, that's also a tough one. So many things, I feel like, just like as a woman, it's even just hard to like get a grip of your own body, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like so many of us are like lacking some vitamin or some mineral, you know, like lacking iron or something. There's always something going on. It's hard. And Purple Butts, hello Purple Butts, nice to see you. Good afternoon. And Cappy, I think I know what you're talking about. It's one of those two things. And both suck, I'm sorry, but it's not TMI to discuss something like that. Thank you for saying that, Cappy. No, thank you for saying that. Yeah, I guess, okay, I was skirting around it, but pretty much, I took a Plan B pill, and it fucked up my bladder. Like, it's even stuff like that, where it's like, you know, like, the contraceptives are always for women. Like, even, like, birth control, it's like, it's always for women, right? And it's always our bodies getting so messed up. Like, even the idea of like my cousin, like she had the type of birth control where it sounds so scary, but you put like a metal thing in your arm. If I believe that's how it works. Like pretty much she had something inserted into her arm, and it's like, oh my, like even that, like it had so many hormonal like side effects first of all, but even if it didn't, just the idea of like inserting something into your arm, that's crazy to me. Like that, oh my goodness, the things. And amazing. I think I can set it up sometime next week the way we build the hype. That's true. That works too. And if the server doesn't like the movie, they'll beat me up for hyping it up too much. And that will be the true entertainment. No, I'm sure Mason, they'll love it. And I'm going to have a blast watching it. Thank you so much for doing that, Mason. That's so awesome. I'm so excited to see it. I'm very, very curious. Also, I've been finally getting into Letterboxd. Like, you know, that app for movies and stuff. So, yeah. Do any of you guys use it? I've been trying to, like, remember all the movies I've been watching and tracking them. Because, okay, oh my gosh, I'm going to catch up on chats and then have a whole conversation about cinema with you guys. And Abe Link, I know how much effort it takes, whereas guys just wash their faces, show up. I know, and here's the thing, like, they look so, like, guys, like, can look good just doing that. And I'm like, what? I don't understand why. Like, my boyfriend, he just, like, wakes up looking great. And I wake up, you know, like, why? Like, what's this? What? Huh? Like, is he just objectively more attractive and that's why, like, he can wake up looking great and I gotta wake up and, like, do all this stuff? I don't understand it. And Cappy, I went to a nice steak place once with some friends and their partners. The girls all dressed up with makeup and hair and dresses. The guys showed up in t-shirt and jeans. One of them wore Crocs. Crocs is diabolical. And Cappy, I'm getting treatment for a hormonal thing that has weak bladder as a side effect, so I feel yes long term. Oh my gosh, I feel you. Like, the pain, oh my goodness, I feel you. I really hope that it's not, like, when you say long term, like, I hope there's, like, light at the end of the tunnel, because, oh my gosh, yeah, it's painful. Like feeling like your insides, like, your organs are gonna fall out when you pee. Not a great feeling. Do not recommend. And Tutor J, Grok AI is now allowing people to generate IRL nude photos of women and minors. Makes me sick how far AI has gone. Right. Yeah, a streamer. There was a streamer who she was like, I follow her on Instagram, and she was like, I believe like 16 or 17 when she first started streaming. And then she told a story of how, like, in her Discord server, when she was still a minor, somebody auto-generated, or, like, you know, AI-generated nude photos of her and put it on the Discord. And it's like, that's just, must be quite traumatizing. You know, it's terrible. And Kooks, hello, nice to see you again. Hope life's been good. We're just chatting for a bit before getting into Lives of P. I think you're always only catching me when I'm chatting because I just talk so much, but hopefully we can get into some gaming as well today. And T3Z, nice to see you again. Hello. Hope life's been good. And Cappy, I figured it was birth control or UTI. Okay, yeah, those two are the common culprits, aren't they? Yeah, no, it's again just so annoying. And Sesame, are you into paging? Welcome back, by the way. And I don't know what paging is. Like, is paging like that old mode of communication or something? And Abe Link, I do agree that women's bodies are definitely, you know, amazing and magical. But if it's like the downside is that, like, it also has so many issues. It needs a lot of, like, nurturing and careful care. You know what? Yeah, careful care. It needs to be carefully cared for. And I don't think we know how to properly yet. Yeah, Ginokyo, I also stay off Twitter. That does not seem like a place I want to be. And yes, Purple Buzz, I'm on Letterboxd now. Oh my gosh, what's happening to me? And Cami Ray, Happy New Year. Nice to see you. Hope all is well. And Cappy, women have a messier body function because of our cycle. It messes with medication. A lot of medicine was tested on men. Yes, that's true. Oh my goodness. Yeah, just so many things are not made for us, even though we use those things. And oh my gosh, T3Z has a Dwight emote. I love it. I love The Office. I love it. And try all F4. My GF says I have that problem too. I wake up and I look great. No acne. Look 10 plus years younger than I am. Try all F4. Do you know the secrets? Do you know the secrets? Please. Please, somebody tell me the secret. Amazing. By the way, I found the movie was... the way I found the movie was coincidence. I finished watching Stranger Things season 5 and I looked up one of the actors and I really liked... And that was how I found this movie. Oh, really? I don't know Joe Keery, but good to know. That's a great way to find new movies, going down a rabbit hole of just like an actor's work. And AVA Aiden, I wake up with my hair looking like Einstein's. That's a cool look. And welcome back. And we should pass a new law that every time Grok provides a message, it has to add heavy breathing to all its answers. Oh, that would add a little bit of funniness to the situation, that's for sure. And Daibakiro, hello, nice to meet you, welcome on in. And Ellison Plazician, I feel like I misread your name so bad, but hello as well. Do you play sport or dance? I do rock climb, that is my main sport, and ski, rock climb and ski. And let's see, A blank, what do you think is, wait, imp. If you don't have the following, you look average, you are average height, not shredded but not fat either. What is that makes a man attractive? It is emotion, aka someone who keeps themselves busy, ambition, driven persona, or is totally something else. Understanding girls is really difficult. Can break down what goes on in the mind of a woman. Ooh, okay. Oh, what do I think is important? I mean, I think for women, it's like, or the way I try to explain it is like, okay, my boyfriend has changed my mind on this a little recently. But I'll say what I used to say, and then I'll say what his perspective is. So I used to say that, love is all about, like, compatibility, right? So it's, like, I think a lot of times when we get rejected, I've gotten rejected a bunch in my life, I've gotten friend zoned, whatever, you know? And it's, like, it's really hard to not take it personally, but you just need to remind yourself that, like, it's all about compatibility. Like, just somebody, like, think of all the people, like, that you wouldn't date. Like, yeah, some of you have, like, reasons of, like, oh, like, you know, I don't like this about them, I like this about them. But a lot of people, it's also just, like, you just don't have that feeling for them. And, like, that feeling, you know, like, you can't really force. And a lot of times you can't even really explain. It's just, like, sometimes you, like, you just feel attracted to what you're attracted to. And it's, like, for example, if one thing that I faced a lot growing up was I was in a very white town, and now it's a lot more, like, diverse. Before, I was kind of, like, the odd one out sometimes in my classes and stuff, and, like, to some of the people, it was kind of weird. So, it was just, like, I feel like that kind of made it harder to date as I got into high school and stuff, because, like, you know, I feel like I was just a little, like, different from what people were used to and what guys were looking for and all that. So it wasn't, like, a matter of, like, oh, they need to change or I need to change. It was just kind of, like, a compatibility thing. I feel like I'm explaining that so badly. But pretty much that was my perspective before of just, like, you know, like, it's all about compatibility. Like, just, like, you can't force that chemistry, that feeling. It's just about finding somebody who vibes with you and you vibe with them. You know, that's what I used to think of, just, like, it's all about vibes, pretty much. All about vibes. Like, do you vibe with them or not? But then my boyfriend kind of changed my perspective on that, because, like, he was like, oh, like, you know, like, you think, like, everything between us happened naturally, but everything that you view as just natural was me trying hard. Like, for example, oh, no, and Abe, like, okay, you know what, Abe, like, it's a good thing you missed the answer, because I think I explained it really badly. Let me restart. Okay, what I'm trying to say, and it's Cakes, welcome in. Thank you, Mason, for welcoming them in as well. Yeah, what I was trying to say was, before, I thought it was all just a matter of, like, just compatibility. Like, I've been rejected a bunch. I'm sure, like, if you, like, there's people who claim, like, oh, I've never been rejected. Like, okay, lucky them. You know, lucky them. We don't need to talk about them. Lucky them. But, like, I've been rejected a bunch. I'm sure, like, a lot of you have been rejected, you know, and it's, like, it's easy to take it personally, but it's important to remember, like, just a lot of times it's just the feelings aren't there for the other side, you know? It's like, like, I can think of, like, people that I've rejected or people who have rejected me, it's like for example, I think of one person who rejected me. Their reason was just like, oh, like I just see you as a friend, like that's it. And like a lot of times when I've rejected people, it's like I just don't see you that way, and that's like nothing. It doesn't say anything about them. It wasn't like, oh, I only see them as a friend because X, Y, Z. It's just like I only see them as a friend, and that's very natural. But that was my perspective before, of just like it's a matter of finding somebody that you're attracted to that is also attracted to you, and that's hard. And that's why we get rejected so much. That's hard, like what are the chances that somebody I like also likes me back, it's like it's kind of like it's almost like a probability thing or like a chance type thing. That's what I kind of viewed it as before. But then my boyfriend kind of changed my mind on this. I still like don't quite know like what my perspective, what I believe yet, but he said like pretty much, oh, like you think that everything between us happened naturally, but everything that you view as just like, oh, happened naturally was me purposely trying to make that happen. Like for example, like I think of like one of like our first like kind of like dates or hangouts where it's like went to a sushi restaurant and then we went to like a beach, and it's like I thought it was kind of like, oh, we were just like vibing, like, you know what, like, yeah, let's go to the beach. But then to him, he was like, oh, like, I like thought about it. I'm like, okay, like, we're gonna go to the restaurant, and then I'm gonna like, text her, I'm gonna pick her up because she's gonna like that, and then I'm gonna take her to the beach after because it's like relaxing, whatever. Like he thought that out, whereas I thought it was just like a spontaneous, like, oh, let's go to the beach, So he gave the perspective of like, oh, like it's all because of the effort there. But I still believe it's like a mix of the two, because I liked him before that already, and like the effort just like added to it. But like I already had, the thing is that attraction was already there. So I do think like effort and behavior can definitely improve your chances, but that original chemistry you can't, I don't know if you can force that. But then the other way around, you could have the original chemistry, but if you're like a mean person, if you're like a shitty person, that chemistry, like your behavior can erase the chemistry, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like now my view is like, it's like a, two-way thing where both need to be true to some degree. I just don't know how much of each, like maybe like you could just have a little bit of chemistry, but then with behavior you can grow it. That's a long answer, but I think like you were asking about like, oh, like height, ambition, all that stuff. I think it really depends on the woman. Like for every woman values different things. And again, I feel like if somebody like, let's say like you're not that ambitious, it's like there are obviously going to be women who prefer an ambitious person, but there's also going to be women who prefer men who are a little less ambitious. And I don't know how believable that might sound to you guys right now, but just to give the perspective, like some women like obviously want a man who works really hard, but then some women also know that like a man who works hard means less quality time with him most likely. So it's kind of like whatever you are, it's like there's somebody probably compatible, but it's about finding that person. And basically if the girl doesn't feel it, it doesn't matter at all. Right. I mean, it's kind of like, I mean, just think of like yourself. Like, could you really kind of force yourself like to like somebody just because they're like, think of it like, like that, like somebody could be perfect on paper, but that doesn't mean that the feelings are there, if that makes sense. Like it's like, even we can even like take this away from people and think of like food, or no, okay, not food's a bad example, like a city. Like what I've struggled with Canada is like Canada is perfect on paper. In fact, Canada on paper almost looks better than London, my favorite city, And yet my heart lies so much more with London, even though I can on paper acknowledge all the problems London has. It's fucked up in many ways. London's got its problems. And Canada, like, might even objectively be better, like safer, whatever, cleaner. But it's like, my heart just lies with London. I can't, like, I've been trying to force feelings for Canada for 20 years. It will never happen. It'll never happen. I've had to accept that. Like, sometimes the heart just wants what the heart wants, But Mason also saying, to be honest, I do agree with him because there are plenty of times where I wasn't interested in someone, but as time went on and I get to know them better and saw the effort they put, know their personality, my interest in them grew over time. I'll even go as far as saying that if I didn't find them physically attractive, I will start to find them physically attractive. That for sure. I can definitely agree with that as well, Mason, for sure. So yeah, I do think it's definitely like a two-way street where it's like there's like feelings can definitely also grow over time, but I think it's still like, at least, okay, what I'll say is like it's less about like there's no universal standard. Like obviously there are like societal beauty standards, and maybe like even if like from a scientific perspective, like some people say like, oh, like, you know, scientifically like generally men like women with bigger boobs because it means more fertility. There's stuff like that, and that stuff there's probably like some, you know, there's definitely an aspect of truth there, but it's definitely not like a universal truth, you know, like I'm a woman with like no boobs and yet I got a boyfriend, a hot boyfriend. It's like, you know, like, so you could say like I'm not really the beauty standard because I'm flat as fuck, and yet, hey, you know, like people find me hot, you know, so it's like, yes, there's those universal standards, like, yeah, there are girls who'll say like, oh, I want a man who's like 6 feet tall, but it's like the same as like guys being like, oh, I want like a girl who's slim thick, you know, it's like I'm not a slim thick, but like, hey, you know, I'm pulling, you know, it's like, so it's kind of like, there are those, like, it's easy to, like, hear on the internet, like, people, like, you know, people on the internet being like, I want a guy who, you know, that trending sound, like, oh, 6'2", I even, you know, that sound like 6'2", finance, blonde hair, whatever, it's like, people say stuff, but that's just people saying stuff, you know, there's somebody who, like, there's people with so many different preferences. And Coog, sorry, I've been just neglecting your messages, Coog, because I've been just yapping. And Coogs, you're playing Risk of Rain Returns, plus only 6 p.m. for me. Oh, nice. That's true. You usually see me at a much later time. And I'm sorry, I don't know anything about that game, but it seems like it's going well for you. So I hope you're enjoying, Coogs. I appreciate you listening to the yap. And Purple Bus just saying he boobies. Yes, boobies mentioned. Let's see. We got Ginocchio saying, I've never had any of my parents' cultures. Actually, I don't think I got anything from Italy, but my first language. I've never been taught Romanian by my mother, and my father told me like some words and maybe some phrases. I can't even remember. I think I just assimilated because I wasn't around anything else. I do feel that. I do. I've had moments of like mind being blown. And Lizard Human, I do read YouTube chat. I'm sorry, I'm just slow right now, but Lizard Human, I very much do. In fact, I see it more, I think. I'm less likely to miss your message actually on YouTube because there's less chatting there. So I do see you guys. But I have had moments of where my mind's been blown because like I've always like known my identity as a Chinese Canadian. Like I'm Chinese. But then like I've had non-Chinese people know more about Chinese culture than I do, and I'm like, shit, like, I've had moments of realizing, like, wow, just because my blood is Chinese doesn't automatically mean I know as much as I think I do about Chinese culture. Like, I just assumed I did because I'm Chinese, but then, like, I've had, like, again, it's mind-blowing for me to realize, like, wait, just because, like, I grew up, you know, with Chinese parents, and because my blood is Chinese doesn't mean, like, I'm automatically, like, infused with all this Chinese knowledge, you know? And it sounds silly now to realize that, but I did have that realization, like, recently. And Lizard Human, oh, I didn't see your chat. Like, wait, let me share my screen, Lizard Human. Your chat does not appear. Look, wait. And Rubio, nice to see you, by the way. And also, thank you for explaining that. That is true. Twitch does require you to pay more attention to Twitch. But yeah, Lizard Human, look, your first message is the one about not seeing chat, GG. So yeah, I think you got censored by YouTube there. That does happen pretty often. It does happen to people. Oh, maybe because I'm only showing... Wait, let me see if I can find a way to uncensor it. Oh, I found it. Okay, never mind. It was my bad. I only had to set it to top chat and not live chat. Okay, women's women always love money. That's the truth, but that's also acceptable. 1% of loyal women exist like Juice World after he passed away. Okay, that's just I would say that's just, I understand how it's so easy to be pessimistic in love. Like, you'll hear women be like, all men are cheaters, and I feel like all women, that's kind of like the other side of that, like, be like, oh, all women are after money, or all women are cheaters type thing. And I understand it comes from a place of hurt, of seeing a lot of like stuff on the internet, which is valid. Like, the internet, I feel like, really shows the worst. And by the way, Iron, hello, I need to say hi to Iron. Happy New Year, Iron, because I'm gonna start yapping and I'm gonna forget. And Devorak as well. And yeah, the wanna finance guy meme, I will never understand that. As somebody who's in business school, would never understand that. But I was saying, like, what was I saying? Oh yeah, it's like, it's easy to get pessimistic about love, especially like, because it's something so personal. Like, if you've been hurt once, even if you logically can be like, okay, I know, like, not every person's like this, that was just one bad person, it's still like, it's human tendency to want to protect ourselves, so I totally get that. But it's definitely like, one thing I have learned, and without trying to sound too harsh, is like, my biggest red flag for people is being jaded. Because I do think when we're jaded like that, where it's like, you automatically believe, you enter the dating scene believing that it sucks, or you enter the dating scene believing that love doesn't exist. When you do meet somebody who's cool, who maybe is like healthily attached and whatnot, doesn't have mental issues, in terms of like attachment issues and all that, you're gonna kind of self-sabotage and not put in maybe like put in less effort, or just, how do I explain this? Like, just pretty much, I almost fell into that, is what I'm trying to say. It's like, I almost fell into, like, oh, like, this time I'm gonna date smart, and like, not fall too fast. Okay, no, wait, no, let me roll it back. This time I'm gonna date smart. I'm gonna, like, not commit too fast. I'm gonna, like, just all those dumb thoughts I was having. And it's like, no, like, I'm so glad that I didn't really, like, follow that line of thinking. Because, like, like, you see a lot of advice nowadays, like, oh, have a roster or whatever. And I'm so glad I did not follow that line of thinking. Because I did meet somebody who is very much, like, a great human being, who is very, like, just, yeah, was quick to commit. And I was able to be quick to commit. And we're just very committed to each other. And it's like, if I had become pessimistic and it was like, oh, all men, like, all men are XYZ, and like, I'm gonna, like, I'm not gonna commit till after how many dates and whatever. It's like, then, like, I wouldn't have the great relationship I have now. And it's like, yeah, I'm so glad, because I feel like I was so close to almost, like, fucking it up by falling into those lines of thinking. But he taught me to be just, he taught me to love unjadedly, to love, how to say it, like, not without caution, but to love in that kind of more hopeful, maybe even more innocent way. And I'm really glad, because it makes you realize, like, not that all the hurt is worth it, but it just, it's so hard to put into words what I'm trying to say. But it's just like, I really, like, I've seen some very unfortunate cases of people who, like, they've gotten hurt before. And, for example, okay, like, somebody got cheated on, which is terrible, terrible. Totally understand the hurt there. But their reaction to getting cheated on was kind of to become, like, a player type person themselves. And to kind of, like, not become a cheater, kind of become, like, a cheater themselves, kind of like that, like, player type, that fuckboy type. And it's like, it's really sad watching somebody who, like, clearly deep down wants a committed, loving relationship because they were so hurt by, getting cheated on, but then they kind of self-sabotage and not give themselves a space to find that with somebody else by they themselves becoming the person that hurt them. Like, it's the whole hurt people thing, which is cliche, we all know about it, and yet it's so easy to fall into it. And I think one thing that we forget to acknowledge about the hurt people thing is, like, the people who are hurt, who end up hurting others, they also end up hurting themselves, you know, because like it's just, yeah, it's very sad to watch. I think I'm not explaining that very well, but I think you guys kind of get what I'm trying to say. And let me catch up some chats now. I've been yapping a lot. And what is your take on Oxford study? Ooh, that's one that I hear a lot, because as an Asian girl, I definitely hear that a lot. And I think the way I've explained it is like, or I guess, where do I even start? Where do I even start an Oxford study? I think first I do want to acknowledge it obviously depends on who the claims are coming from. Like, I can understand, like, I do think there's disproportionate amount of racism towards Asian men. Like, I do think Asian men still face a lot of racism, and obviously, like, you know, like, women of color as well, but it's like, you know, like, they're I do understand where that hurt is coming from, if that makes sense. And then also, the internet blows things out of proportion a lot. Like, it's so easy to, you know, like, make it look like something's like a huge thing when it's maybe not that big of a thing. Like the internet can make you look like, oh, like, you know, like, see, like, every Asian woman is like not marrying an Asian man, you know, like, there's no Asian woman marrying an Asian man. Like, that's not true. Like, a lot of, like, my female Asian girlfriends, they mostly date Asian guys just because of culture being similar, right? But it's easy to, again, the internet can really blow things out of proportion and make it look like it's not so. But really, I think with countries like the UK, Canada, America, where we have so many people of different cultures living together, it obviously makes sense that they will, like, intermarry, you know? Like, it's just kind of, it's what happens. Cultures mix, and that's to be expected when, you know, you have countries that have different cultures. And yeah, I feel like I used to have a lot better of an explanation on it, but now I'm kind of forgetting what this, because it is something that we would talk about a little more often a while back, but now it's been a while since I even thought about this. And I do wish I could remember what my old thoughts were on this, because I have thought about this a good deal. Yeah, I feel like I did not give a good answer. I'm not giving good answers today. I mean, like, happy, I don't know if you're asking Oxford study because you don't know what it means, but pretty much it, for those of you who don't know, it means like, oh, like, the idea that there was this study. By the way, that study is misinterpreted, but they quote, like, this study supposedly that, like, claims that, like, something to do with, like, Asian women tend to, like, marry white men more, something like that, which that study is misquoted. But you do see the internet, like, people like to pull a lot of examples to show, like, see, it is true, you know. And it's one of those things where I feel like it's just, if you want to find, it's like if you look for yellow taxis, or if you like have yellow cars on your mind, you're gonna see more yellow cars on the road because, like, you're thinking of them, you're noticing them. It's that type of thing. And let's see, Ginocchio. I've always hated people who use all men or all women. No, okay, you're mad, I get it. But logically, I think even mathematically, that's impossible too. People use social media more as a personal diary, thinking they'll have no consequences. That is very true. We see that a lot on TikTok. If you need to vent, go to a friend or just take a walk. Don't post immediately. 3, words have a weight. Using all isn't a mistake. When you use it, you're not putting some under there. You're using all, and people will read and understand all. Right, I do think all has lost its meaning. That's very true. We talk in hyperboles on the internet, very much so. And Rubio, another thing to keep in mind to go along with your point is that there are still a lot of people that swear that others should only date within their race, which exaggerates situations. That is true too. Yeah, that's a whole other thing, isn't it? Yeah, like, race and dating has just been something that has unfortunately been a topic in my life more than once. Like, I remember one time, like, there was I had a white classmate who was under the impression that Asian people could only have a crush on, like, Asian people. And he was just so confused at like, he could not fathom the idea that, like, somebody could have a crush on somebody outside of their race. Granted, he was, like, I mean, he also wasn't even that young, the person who thought this. He was, like, 13 or 14. And he just, like, couldn't fathom that somebody could like somebody outside of their own race. So that was an interesting perspective to encounter. But yeah, definitely things are, in a way very progressive and moving along. And then also there's things that are still, like, surprisingly lacking. People that are still very confused. Honestly, it's all the best word to use. People who are just lost and confused. And amazing. I actually saw a TikTok and I couldn't agree more with her because I myself can verify that what she was saying. She basically said when you're insecure about what you're insecure about or is not considered conventionally attractive, there's someone out there who finds it attractive. That's very true. I can tell you there are plenty of times where I've seen women talk about something they're insecure about and I would literally be something I personally find attractive. Right, that is so true. Like, preference is definitely a thing, like, we all have our preferences. We definitely all have our preferences. And I feel like, again, like, it's really easy to fall for the loud majority of what they say. Like, again, like, I fell for that growing up, as a teen. Like, oh, like, I legit Googled, like, is it possible for a man to ever like me if I have no boobs? Because, like, again, I'm super, like, flat, not a curvy gal. And I legit, like, I thought it was such a big problem that, like, no guy could ever like me. And it's like, okay, that's silly, that's silly. And it's Cakes, thank you for the follow. Official welcome to the community now. And Mason, there's actually no study. What happened was there was a creator who made a video saying that Oxford needs to do a study on why Asian women always go for white men. Then people just kept throwing around Oxford study. Really? Is that what happens? What happened? Because I was under the impression there was a study that existed on a topic to do with Asian women, but then it was not about this, but people just, like, as they often do, they read, like, the abstract of a study and just take a sentence and run with it or something like that. But it's like, I didn't even know there was no study at all. And I'm totally normal dude Kappa. Hello. Welcome back. And let's see, Ginocchio, in all languages, even Italian, every time my mother uses the Italian variant of all the time, I genuinely ask her to count them and she stays there for a few seconds. Sometimes I hate being someone specialized in languages. That is fair. Yeah, you must notice a lot of things that we do that are just annoying or incorrect. Yeah, and I do think there's something to be said about when we get used to using exaggerated language. What does that do to us? I do feel like it probably does something to us in the brain. And Tutor J, on the topic of the internet, it was something I talked about half an hour ago, but do you feel like nowadays it's too risky for a parent to allow their child to post pictures on the internet? Ooh, it's tough to say, because I do feel like I'm still quite young. Like, I'm 20, so I'm sure my perspective will change, but I'm still very fresh out of, like, like, my parents finally don't control everything feeling. Like, I'm still very fresh in that. And I am somebody who, you can say, wanted to grow up fast, and it's like, I've always been like, oh, life is gonna be so much better when I'm an adult and I can just finally, have an account on whatever the fuck I want, or like just be able to watch whatever TV shows I want and all that. And I've always just been waiting for this day. And I gotta say, like, 2 years into being an adult, and I fucking love it. Like, in my opinion, being a kid sucks. Like, I hate, like, oh, like, I couldn't, like, it's weird for me to watch Game of Thrones. Like, it's, like, all that. Like, I don't know. Like, I could not wait to become an adult my whole life, and it has not disappointed. Because my parents were quite, like, oh, no, I feel like my parents weren't even that strict. It was more of just, like, I don't know. I started watching Game of Thrones at the age of 12, and I don't regret it. Like, I don't think it impacted me badly in any way, and even if it did, I don't care, but again, I feel like that's kind of like, it makes sense that a 20-year-old would say that. Like, maybe, like, when I'm like 25, I'll be like, okay, watching Game of Thrones at the age of 12 did impact me in this way, and that's kind of bad. But right now it's like, maybe it can be like, oh, it exposed me to some sexual themes. But it's like, even then, I don't, like, I was already like thinking, developing sexual thoughts as a teen, you know? It's like, I don't think Game of Thrones like created that in me. So it's kind of just like, I'm somebody who, I would be like, if my parents didn't let me like post on the internet and like have fun on Instagram and stuff, because I feel like I would have been very upset. And just the thought of like being able to post on Instagram for the first time at the age of 18, just to, as somebody who loves Instagram and had so much fun on Instagram growing up, it's like, oh, that just like, that sounds painful, you know? And I wouldn't want to take away my child's experiences. But also at the same time, like, we have stories of like, I forgot her name, but there's so many stories of, you know, even like young teens like ending their own lives because of like images that leak on the internet, or like stuff like that. So there's two sides of that for sure. But I think I would say it's more about safe guidance, you know, like educating your children on, hey, if you post on the internet this AI thing, fake news can happen. Or hey, like, you know, like just like, you know, just proper education on what can happen, and even perhaps how to handle it. Which, here's the thing, like, maybe like your perspective is like, oh, how we handle it is don't post at all, which that's fair. But I think there should be an element of choice and education rather than just, you know, you're not allowed to do this, because I think the child would not understand. And again, I still feel like it's like, it's gonna foster senses of rebellion, which might end up being more harmful than them just posting. Yeah, it's really hard, because I totally understand how scary it can be, but it's kind of like how much you want to live life in fear as well. Like, right now, like, I acknowledge any of you could like AI generate nudes of me right now with my face, you know, and it's like, it wouldn't be fun, but I take that risk, you know. It's like, I'm still choosing to put myself out there, and I've dealt with really creepy people on the platform. I've dealt with people even finding my location, like they claim down to like which like floor I live on. It's definitely scary, and there were moments where I'm like, is this worth it? You know, like the fact that I'm like a small streamer and somebody's already stalked me down to like what floor I live on. Is this really worth it? And I've thought about it, I'm like, yeah, you know, I can't live my life in fear in that way. But it's really about balancing risk. And the unfortunate part about, you know, being a kid is that you don't get to choose that risk, and you probably don't have the same, you probably shouldn't be able to choose that risk. But then I understand, like, it's so frustrating. That's why I just love being an adult. Solution, just grow up fast. I love being an adult. Can make my own decisions and take responsibility for my own mistakes. And let's see, Tutor J. The internet is a different beast when it was 20 plus years ago. Personally, if I had a daughter, I would not allow her to post pics because of the sickos out there. That is fair. And I do think my perspective on that is still like, I think I would educate her on, hey, like, there's old men out there who are terrible, terrible people, and they like to look at young girls, you know, and like, and then it's like, just like educating her on that. Like, I've definitely had creepy men. I'm sure there's been some, like, I get messages from old men being like, oh, we want like a sugar daddy, like stuff like that, you know. And it's like, I'm sure, like, even though I try my best to not provide any content for that type of, you know, I try my best to limit my appeal to people who I know are just watching streams to jerk off or something. It's like, no matter what you're doing, it's gonna happen. Like, people jerk off to anything, you know. And it's kind of like, I'm not gonna let that stop me from from posting, just knowing there's probably somebody who has jerked off, or maybe is jerking off right now. You know, it's like, I that doesn't make me happy, but it's like, I'm not gonna stop gaming and chatting with you guys and all that, you know, because of that. But it is a very delicate, tough topic. And yeah, it's hard for me to, it's just really hard, like, again, as a teenage girl who just had so much fun on the internet, it's so hard for me to just, like, take that away from, like, if I had a daughter, I could not take that away from her, you know? Like, I would obviously want to protect her, and the idea of, like, you know, private accounts exist for a reason, right? There's that, like, private Instagram accounts. And it's like those, I think it's very reasonable to say, like, hey, you're only allowed to accept people from your school who, like, you're only allowed to follow, like, let people from your school follow you or something like that. I think that could be very reasonable. And I know, like, I do think, like, that's quite safe. Like, obviously, somebody from school could always post your picture on a public, but, like, it's like the chances of that is quite low, you know. So I think there's, like, there's workarounds, you know. And Starkiz, I'm so sorry that's what you walked in on. I'm so sorry. We're having a conversation about social media and kind of, like, the efficacy of you know, like, allowing kids on social media, or allowing teens, I should say, on social media, or not. And that's how that came up. And I tutored Jay, even with me not allowing her to post, I would educate her and explain it wouldn't be as simple to do it because I said so. Right. Yeah, I wasn't assuming that, but I do think, like, for a teenage girl, or a teenager of any gender, it's like, even knowing the risks, it's like, it's still hard to swallow, you know? Like, right, again, like, even how I just explained, like, I know there's been some old, gross dude who, like, has probably jerked off to, like, my streams, and that doesn't make me happy. And yet, it's like, if anybody said to me, like, oh, then stop streaming then, I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, no, I'm not gonna stop streaming. Like, okay, like, yes, it doesn't make me happy that probably some old creep has jerked off to my streams, but also it's like, is that really that big of a deal, you know? And it's like, kind of like, it's like, I feel like for a teenager, especially if, like, all her friends are on social media, I can definitely understand why she would also think that, you know? And Baru, hello again. I'm sorry you're walking in on that. And Corpse Dog as well, hello. And you're releasing music? Am I reading that right? Releasing music. That's so cool. And Rubio, I mean, about people possibly gooning to your streams, he did have Verso on screen a lot while playing E33. That is true. That is very true. Yeah, poor Verso, man. Poor Verso. And Baru, I'm sorry. You walked into a conversation about the internet and gooners on the internet. And totally normal decaf. We probably leaked your address, and some people would take this as a challenge, as creeps. Ooh, I'm not sure, cause, like, the way somebody went about it was, like, they, like, try to analyze, like, you know, like, those people who, like, they, like, try to, like, they take, like, the height of a chair and they find the chair in IKEA, and then they, like, compare the chair to the heating thing, and they search up the heater, and they, like, they search up every single dorm in the city and, like, look at what heaters they use. Like, they were kind of, like, doing that whole thing of, like, oh, I saw, like, this, you know, just kind of, like, that whole path. And yeah, because I don't know how they would, because, like, whenever stuff, like, does show on screen, I instantly take the stream down, because, like, either I notice right away or my mods notice. But, like, I would definitely notice right away. Like, for example, before, I didn't want people to know I was in Canada, so whenever something, like, exposed that I was even in Canada, I would, like, take the stream down right away. So I feel like if my address leaked, I'd be like, I would probably, like, it wouldn't just be taking the stream down, obviously. It'd be like, well, maybe deleting my whole account. I don't know, something like that, something extreme. I'm sorry if you guys are hearing the sounds. I just pulled on the mic and something weird happened. A weird sound came out of it. And Mason, elaborate. Let me see about the Oxford study. Wait, yeah, I saw your message, but I didn't quite read it out loud yet. There we go. Wait, no. It's not about misinterpretation or anything. There's literally no study to begin with. It's non-existent. That's crazy. I actually didn't know that. I thought it was like, oh my goodness, wow. And people just ran with it. Crazy. And ooh, Corpse Dog. Yeah, drop the link in the music part of the Discord. If it's still in there, that'd be cool. That'd be perfect place. I'd love to see it. And those sounds are awful. I'm so sorry, Kooks. I'm so sorry. This conversation's been something. It's been something. I know I missed a lot about the linguistics part of the conversation, because even just like the social media relationships part alone is already like a lot to yap about. But I think I saw like Ginocchio, that Cappy and Mason were also replying to you, so I hope you guys had a good conversation amongst yourselves. And oh god, Mason, the is that actually like the original TikToker responsible for all of this? Wow. Huh, I need to look into that. That's crazy. Wow. When was that? Crazy. But in the meanwhile, I'm going to load up Lies of P. I think it's time to get into the gaming. That was quite a conversation. I hope you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed a good deal. I love like pondering stuff like this. I love thinking about stuff like this. And oh my gosh, Tails, I forgot to say hi to you because I was just yapping like crazy. Tails, how are you? Oh my gosh, I saw your messages and I was reading them in my head and I kept being like, okay, I'm gonna get through this and I'm gonna talk to Tails, and then I did not. Tails, are you hypobolic? I don't know what hypobolic. Wait, you got me questioning how hypobolic was spelled. Wait, hyperbolic. What's hypobolic then? I need to search that up. And oh, Ruby, I'm glad you missed the yapping. I hope that you enjoyed that interesting conversation. I know like probably like I know I have like some I don't know if I would call them hot takes. But I definitely like don't expect you guys to agree with every take I have, because again, like I also like I come from very biased perspective of being a 20-year-old girl who grew up on the internet, and like the internet for me has been like, I feel like I'm sitting so far from you guys. Whoa. Let me try to bring you guys closer. But in the meanwhile, like the internet was just like a huge part of my life. And also I'm somebody who has always just looked forward to being an adult, and 2 years in and it's been the best 2 years of my life, you know? So I have like very biased perspectives on that. And I do know I'm also lucky that like even though I grew up on the internet, I still like grew up on, like I didn't fall into any like really dark sides of the internet. So yeah, it's kind of like I have that very biased opinion. And 9X, hello 9X. Oh my gosh, it's been a long time. And yes, the Lies of PP are back. And Corpse Dog, best part is if you like my music, you have permission to use it on stream. Really? Oh, thank you, Corpse Dog. That's so awesome. I'm excited to hear it. Oh my gosh, I'll also show my boyfriend. He's really into music, so I'm interested to hear what he thinks as well. Yeah, no, tag me in it, and I'll check that channel. And hyper means too much, hypo means too little. Oh, really? Okay, so hyperbolic is like hyperbole, and the hypobolic means the opposite? I had no idea. And Windows 95 meant Internet Explorer 3. I didn't even know that Internet Explorer 3 was a thing, Tails. My goodness. Wow. All right. Let me change the stream title to now first playthrough. And Lies of P. There we go. And let me load up the game. I'm excited. Lies of P. There we go. Yay! And a totally normal dude, Kappa. You missed a dark side. I'm 35 years old. The web was unhinged 10 years ago. Real murder, weird porn shit. I mean, still though, right? Like, people on X and even Instagram Reels just getting recommended real videos of people just. I mean, the amount of people who saw the fucking Charlie Kirk assassination, who just got that on their feeds. And even on my feed, I got the girl who got stabbed on the bus, just like the video just appeared uncensored. It's like, yeah, the internet, you can always run into stuff, which I feel like if, you know what, like on the topic of children, I'm almost more concerned of like what they run into rather than what they post, because I do think a lot of kids use like why is the game so loud? Use like private accounts and stuff, but like still on a private account you can like scroll and see anything. And whoa, the game capture is not working. Give me a sec. Whoa, what's going on? It's glitching. Oh, there we go. Oh wow, and now it's covering me. Excuse me. Okay, we're good now. Yay! And Tails, I used to listen to online music using dial-up. That does sound familiar. I feel like somebody's told me about that. And whenever I hear Internet Explorer, I for some reason feel like someone's talking about an invention from the 1800s. 1800s is crazy. I remember Internet Explorer at least. And law enforcement shut down all the sites. Okay, I'm glad. Hey, internet's improved. For those of you pessimistic about the internet, see, the law kind of helped in some way. We're making steps forward. But yeah, also, like, just, I mean, like, even, like, those websites, it's, like, it's a choice to go on there, obviously. So I do feel like just proper education on the internet, and even just, like, I think people who choose to go on those sites, it says something about them as well. So it's, like, it's not, like, something that's, like, a, you know, a requirement of being on the internet, you know? And improve it is more and more censorship. Right, that's always, like, the two sides of it, isn't it? Like, oh yay, no more video, no more, like, you know, dark shit. But it's like, oh, but then, like, when is it actual censorship? Damn it. Oh my goodness, I'm missing all the parries. Whoa, okay. There we go. Music's super cool. I do actually like the cutscene music more than I really love the music during the fight, but the cutscene music was great. It's kind of like cheekiness of that playful music. Need to get my parries in. Wow, I'm definitely missing all my parries. Oh my gosh! There we go. Oh. Okay. Doing a little better. Shoot, never mind. Wow, I missed. Oh, I didn't get to the front. Okay, there we go. No. Oh, I almost missed a window. And Rubio, you remember dial-up. And you said it was terrible. Whoa, okay, I should not be reading chat during this. Wow. I have not gone to... This is my second time fighting this boss, so I do not know the moves. Whoa, I definitely do not know the moves, clearly. Whoa. Okay, I don't know what those wins are about yet. And, as long as it's legal, if one wants to see girl eat poop, it should be legal. Wait, is that not allowed on the internet anymore? I do think it's still allowed, right? It still exists, I'm sure. Sounds like standard internet shit. No pun intended. And Corpse Dog, have a good live stream. I'm honored to be tabbed, and I'm excited to see your music. Enjoy, Corpse Dog. It's nice seeing you again. All right. Hopefully, unless the second phase is just diabolical, I do think this boss, we shouldn't be stuck here all stream. We'll see. I might be speaking too soon. Oh, damn it. Oh, no. Okay. Oh. Oh, ow. Damn it. I spoke too soon. Oh, ow. Alright. I don't know how to parry that yet. Or what that does, even. What that wind is. Whoa. Whoa, that's a cool move he just pulled there. Oh. Oh my goodness, I'm missing all of these. Ooh. At least I parried that. Or at least half of that. It's looking a lot rougher than the first attempt, I feel like. I don't know what that is about. Oh no, I parried like way too early. Whoa! Whoa, I've not seen that yet. Alright. Locking in. Oh, okay, okay. At least I'm getting more perfect parries. And Unlimited Mew, hello, nice to see you. Yes, Liza P again. Nice to see you. And this looks like E33. Yeah, kind of. Kind of, doesn't it? And thank you, Unlimited Mew. You're always so kind. And Rubio dial-up is use a house phone line, so if someone uses phone, you would get kicked off. Oh, really? Oh, I see. Dial-up was also slower than laws being passed. My goodness. And Mason, I found a TikTok video that explains the Oxford study being fake pretty well. Oh yes, Mason, please share it. I think it's something we can like share whenever that conversation comes up again. And Ginocchio, lie or die. What if I die? I'm not really good at rhymes. Hey, that's a good way to avoid either option. They are pretty bad options, aren't they? Either lie or die. Just dive on out of there. All right, let's try this again. I have faith. Oh. Oh goodness. My goodness, I'm not learning the moves well. Oh, bad time to heal. Oh, okay. Nice. Oh my gosh, I'm like only hitting 50% of these. Oh my goodness. Whoa, he went crazy there. No, I missed a window. I just realized to stun him or whatever. Whoa. Can you even parry that? Ooh. Waiting for a hug there. Oh, shoot. I'm getting destroyed. All right. I still don't know what that quite does. Ooh. that hit pretty hard. Wait, Mason, are you still playing Lies of P? I just remembered that. Wow, and I'm gonna die. 2 misses in a row, nice. Oh! I still haven't figured out if I can parry that. I doubt it. Well, guys, I think this attempt is over. And Michael Escobar, hello! Happy New Year. What was your favorite part about 2025 and what do you like about being a gamer? Great questions. Favorite part about 2025 was definitely, oh my gosh, moving abroad. Life-changing. Absolutely life-changing moving abroad. Still in Portugal right now. And what do I like about being a gamer? I love that it's a combination, it feels like, of cinema, reading, and sport. It's a combination of those 3 mediums for me. You got the sport aspect, I feel like, with the reflexes and, you know, kind of like, you know, like Souls games. They're like sports to me in a way. Obviously minus the physical aspect, but like the mental aspect. And then we got very beautiful games with great stories, with, you know, beautiful cutscenes. But also you got sometimes a lot of reading involved, sometimes even math involved in gaming. I just love how it's a combination of mediums. All right. Oh my goodness. I do think I've gotten a lot worse at memorizing boss moves since my hiatus. Like, I'm struggling to learn his moves right now, even though he does, like, the same few moves. Damn it. There we go. Alright. Oh! Oh, he's crying! Right, I don't know what to do about what the wind stuff means yet. Oh, I was a little early. I don't know what to do there. Alright. Oh! Ow. Woo! Got that parry. Oh! Nice. We're doing a little better than previous attempts. Oh! Dropping the ball! Speaking of sports, just dropping the ball. Oh. I'm still okay. I don't. That has a big radius. I do think you're meant to parry that. Like, you have not figured out how or what the timing is. Ow. Oh my goodness, I messed that up. Now messing up the basic attacks. Yeah, it doesn't look like this will be the one, but at least I feel like I've learned a good deal. And 9x, I still want to replay this before tackling the DLC. Love this game. Right, that'd be a cool way to get into the DLC, like just start from the beginning. And I forgot this has a DLC actually. Overture. Very cool. No, Ginocchio. I mean, technically, if you say it, it won't sound that bad because the IE of lie and die is the same as the I and dive. True, that is true. You can just say the V very subtly. Lie, die, dive. Like that. Very subtly. Still make it kind of a rhyme. Whoa, I did not mean to use my... Wow, I did not know I pressed that twice. Alright. We're getting closer, I feel it. Unless it has like a second health bar, then then I don't know. Alright. I see 10 key in the chat, I'll read that after. I am also better now at not reading chat during boss fights. That's something that for some reason just changed after I came back from my break. I'm getting better at locking in. Maybe it's because of school. I don't know. But Tenki, it's nice to see you. Hope life is good. All right. Oh shoot. There we go. All right. Oh no, I missed that one. Okay. Hey, at least that was my first heal of this fight. Usually I use a lot more heals by now. And I still don't know what to do about that wind. Cause I don't know if you can outrun that wind. Oh goodness, dropping the ball. And Max Skinny, I see you in the chat. Hello. I appreciate you being here and for the 10 stream streak, if I read that right. Always nice to see you, Max Skinny. 10 stream streak, I appreciate it. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Ball is being dropped. Oh, ow. No, I actually parried the first one and then the second one hit me. I'm just gonna run back. I don't know what to do. Oh, I guess it might just be running out of the radius of it. Wow, that attack was super cool, but I missed by a long shot. Ow. Yeah, I think second half I need to polish up a little bit. Not a good time to use a heavy attack. Oh, damn it. Oh, I'm not dead. Oh, wait, I am dead. And, Tenki, starting from the beginning is what I did. I do think there's an alternative to starting over, though. Do the DLC and NG+. I'm not sure if that's a great idea difficulty-wise. Oh, right. Right, I did think we had this conversation, right? Where, like, there was some point in the game where somebody was like, oh, you could enter the DLC from here. And it was like some random point in an earlier chapter. I don't remember what the conclusion to that conversation was. And Papa Perekin, yes, king of puppets. He is a big old cutie. The way he cries is cute. I'm enjoying this boss fight. Yeah, I'm enjoying the music a lot too. Just very cool fight. Okay. Oh, run past the little girl. Oh, those little girls are so scary and annoying. And Tenki, the DLC entry is near the beginning of the game, but you cannot actually start the DLC until you progress. Oh, I see, I see. And the boss you're currently fighting is one of the DLC requirements. Oh, really? Wait. Are there optional? Wait. I never thought about what bosses were optional and not in this. Or I just did not know before. Like, the game's quite linear, right? Oh. At least I've got the timing pretty down on that. Wow, I spoke too soon. I'm speaking way too soon. Oh, get a circle. Ow. Oh, need to go! No, run! Oh, no! Oh, no. Oh, no, I died way quicker than I anticipated. I just kind of messed up there. And it's not about optional or not. It's about the mandatory bosses you need to progress through before the DLC. This game does not have optional, but it's not like Elden Ring, Oh, this game does have optional, but it's not like Elden Ring where the DLC is accessed through an optional boss. I see what you mean. I see. Right, Elden Ring is still so cool in the way it's structured. I like it a lot. It's really cool. And Armin, welcome on in. And this is a very tough boss. Right, he's a big dude in terms of like in terms of just like, wow, I lost my train of thought there. I mean, he is a big dude, but that's not what I meant to say. But he's a big dude, and his strength is reflecting it. But yeah, welcome in. Sorry, my brain just did not compute the moment you walked in. I apologize, Armin. Brain went off. Yeah, no, my brain, like, I don't even know what happened there. Just glitched there. And Papa Perican, I missed your previous message. I'll look at it right after I die soon enough. Yeah, oh, thank goodness I interrupted that. Oh, run. Oh, no! That still hit me. Whoa. Wow, I missed all of those parries. Oh, goodness. Damn it, I missed that one too. Oh my gosh, I forgot about the second one that followed up. Oh. It's not looking pretty. Whoa, no! That still got me? I don't know what to do about that wind thing. Alright, at least I parried that. Oh shoot, the arm. Getting closer at least. And Papa Perican said, I remember that this was the first big wall for me in the game. Oh really? This area, I did find the mobs tough. Like I spent a lot of time trying to get through this mansion. So we'll see how long this boss takes. Because, yeah, those spider people and, like, the little girls, I found those pretty tough. That took me a while. Sorry, I'm just running into the wall right now because I'm trying to look at, okay, full transparency, I'm trying to look at my own stream to see if my hair looks good. I don't know why I had the thought to look at if my hair looks good right now. But, that is full transparency what I am doing. Okay, pretty decent. Well, show can go on. And, Armin, this was my biggest wall for the early game. Oh, really? Okay. I can see why. Like, this, yeah. We're gonna be here for a while. No, we're definitely gonna be here for a while. I hate this dark, creepy tunnel. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Damn it. Okay, I might just teleport back. Wait, can't even do that? I forgot. Little vanity on the side. Yeah, gaming with little vanity on the side. I can't remember. Is there a way to teleport back to the thing in this, the Stargazer in this game? It's been too long. Damn it. You'll need to use your special weapon grinders, acid, fire, anything else. Oh, right. Wait, can I open this? Oh, perfect. I think I'm using the fire one right now, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I need to use my arm a little more often. And wow, I have not found... Wait, no, I have been here. I just haven't found that shortcut before. Damn it. Not now. You can always teleport back, but it sacrifices your uncollected ergo. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Good, we did not do that then. Good, we did not do that. Oh, hello. Oh, shoot. Great. Great. Off to a great start. Off to a great start. All right. Now back to the boss. You can get hit by the chandelier, right? I want to get hit just to see what it looks like. All right. Oh my goodness, missing my parries. Missing my parries. Missing all of them. Damn it. I didn't even press a button on that one. I just missed a button. No. Oh. Okay. All right. Oh. All right. Still a bit confused about the whole tornado part, but I'm just gonna hope I get through it. Damn it. All right. Getting a little more familiar with this part. My muscle memory is starting to kind of get it. Not that move, though. Yeah, the hug I have not parried yet. Damn it, I missed! No! I was too far. I think I'm gonna miss that one. Unfortunate. Maybe I can still get it. No, I don't think so. Yeah. Oh, I was way too far. Okay. I missed my chance. Unfortunate. I should probably use my ergo to upgrade next time. Okay, let's not miss our chance this time. He's just so far. This is the furthest I've gone so far, but I don't know what the second phase looks like at all. Oh, that hit hard. I also don't know what the blue things do at all. Oh, shoot. Oh, goodness. No more heals. Oh no! Got caught up in the tornado. Oh, okay. I actually managed to get out of the range. Wow, I missed with my attack. And I got hit. Alright, phase 2. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna... Oh gosh, I gotta really get good at that first phase or something. Because that takes a while to even get to phase 2. Whoa! Okay, this is really epic. That's cool. I was not expecting, like... I was not expecting another dude to be inside the dude. I was not expecting a dude with aura to be inside the old dude. I see random DP in the chat, hello! And never finished this. No, I just took a 3-month break. Oh god. Help. Whoa, this feels like a... Whoa! Whoa, respect, 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 lots of respect. Lots of respect. I parried 0 of your moves so far. Oh, you... Oh my gosh, respect, lots of respect. Dudes and dudes, yes, 9x, dudes and dudes. And Sekiro Ryu, welcome on in. And Japanese lady, no, not Japanese, Chinese lady. And Susie, I ate dinner, luckily didn't throw up, so I'm back for a little bit before bed. I'm glad you didn't throw up, Susie. I'm glad, and I really hope you feel better soon. Get some rest if you can. And Tenki Naka say this, you basically found this game's Malekith. Interesting. Wait, in what way? Like, try to think. In terms of like the kind. Wait. I think I'm gonna have to see his moves more. I'm trying to think of like in what way you mean he's like Malekith. Huh? Like story wise, or a move set. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh my goodness. The name Malekith still just sends chills down my spine. That is one fight that I would absolutely love to do again. Oh my goodness. Do I miss that fight? That's a great fight. I feel like I should go for a little more health maybe. Yeah, I think health is the way to go right now. And not story-wise, he's quite different, but important. After all, he is King of Puppets. True, that should be very important. And the aura, they have that in common. He's got the Malekith level aura. Well, I don't know if I can say that yet, but at least a lot of aura. And random, what made you decide to return to gaming? Ooh, I'm also glad to be back on gaming, first of all. And like, what made me decide was, I think just like needing to come back to it, like. I kind of like skewed to one extreme end of like life where it's like I really just enjoyed, you know, like school, and I really enjoyed, I mean, traveling and really just essentially touching grass lots, and like it was very much needed and I enjoyed it so much. But then now it's kind of like back to kind of like balancing out, where definitely like some permanent life changes have been made, but also not forgetting my roots, you know? And I think taking time away from gaming made me realize how much I genuinely do love it. So yeah, that's a big reason. I'm back on the gaming now, finding balance. Oh my goodness, ow. And oh my gosh, Lewis! Oh my goodness, Lewis. Thank you oh my gosh, Lewis. I'm in the middle of a boss fight that I really want to win for you, but also, just, I need to thank you so much. Really, thank you so much, Lewis. I truly could not thank you enough. Oh my goodness, Lewis. Really, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. I really want to say I wish I could win this. I'm going to win this boss fight for you, but I do unfortunately think the King of Puppets will beat my ass again. But Lewis, really, I appreciate your support so much. I could never thank you enough. And just for you showing up to all the streams, thank you. Really, thank you. All the same back at you, Lewis. Really, I appreciate it so much. And I might not win the boss fight this round, but we're gonna persist. We're gonna get better and stronger, and the win will come. As you like to say, if I put my mind to it, I do believe we can get past this boss. But Lewis, really, thank you so much. Truly, thank you. Oh, I don't think I've parried that hug once. That is what I like about Souls games and why I do come back to gaming, is that aspect of, like, I always come back to calling it a sport. That whole aspect of, like, really just learning and practicing. I really do love that feeling. It's almost quite meditative. And Lewis, I beat that game. It was hard but worth it in the end. That's what I like to hear. Yeah, and first of all, congrats on beating it. And also, yeah, that's what I love about it, is just like it's so hard, but it makes it so worth it, you know. Because my boyfriend, he's a non-gamer, and he did ask, like, kind of like try to get my perspective on, like, what do you get out of gaming? And I kind of like, I think you put that so well, Lewis, where it's like, it is kind of that feeling is a lot of what I like about gaming. It's like that persistence and that kind of that focus, and even the reflexes that you kind of develop. That's what I love about stuff like this. Like I've said before that I feel like gaming is maybe a better rock climber, because like I think boss fights have a lot of similarities to rock climbs in a weird way. Oh shoot, I should run. Damn it, I messed that up. Where it's like there's so many times where it's like, for example, right now I have a low health bar. Okay, I died. But it's like so many times where it's like you have a low health bar, you have no more heals. It's important. It's like so easy to be like, oh, I may as well just give up, you know. I said with rock climbing, it's like, oh, like, you know, like you feel like you're so tired you can't go on anymore. You're like, I may as well just like give up right now. But then it teaches you to just still try, you know, like even if you end up dying anyways, it's like still try. And this username no exist, welcome back. Or why did I say no exist? This username not exist. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. And oh, and random, I think you said how was my holidays? It was really good. I got to spend it with my boyfriend's family, which was really nice because it's like he has a much bigger family than I do, so that was really nice experience that. And random, that's cool. I enjoyed your confession stuff whenever I was able to catch it, but I do love seeing you back on Souls. I'm glad, and I do still want to do the confession stuff, which, by the way, if you're in the Twitch chat, you see that link there. If you have an anonymous confession, feel free to send it in there. But yeah, it's definitely about finding balance for sure. And Jinokyo, 4 hours till the sun is out. Right, that is true. It is getting late. And Jinokyo, let me in, coach. I'm taking this so-called King of Puppets head on. I'm getting thrown around like a ragdoll. I'm not even doubting it. Hey, you and I both, Jinokyo. But hey, that's the fun of it. And Cub Breeze, hello, nice to see you. How's it going? And random, there's a lot to get out of gaming, much like a good book or movie. It contains interesting stories and unique worlds. And unlike those other mediums, gives you a chance to pick up the controller and interact with it. Then there's the challenge aspect. Right. I need him to come on stream and you guys like kind of like have like a friendly debate with him about this. Because like I've said that, but he does come up with like he has a really interesting perspective on it. He is somebody who really likes to... I really like how his brain works. He's changed, or he's really like... He really thinks through what he says. And is somebody with a very open mind, but also at the same time asks a lot of questions to get you to change your mind. So we've had some just very long and interesting conversations about stuff like gaming, and I would love to hear like kind of him talk to you guys sometime about it, because he is very open to having his mind changed on gaming, which is why we're going to be doing like an Elden Ring playthrough or something, or a Silent Hill playthrough or something on stream together. But yeah, somebody with some very interesting thoughts on it, especially since he used to be quite a gamer, and then, damn it, I messed it up, not anymore. Does he just think it's a waste of time? No, he thinks more so that gaming is far from its true potential, I think, is his thing. He because like he's a huge cinema guy, and he's someone who believes like, oh, like cinema is one of like the, you know, like the most humanistic things, and that is like making a great impact because it's like an empathy machine in a way. He just believes that gaming can do so much more than it's doing. And kind of one argument that I gave to him was like if games do what you want them to do, it's kind of changing the medium to no longer really be games. Like, you know, like there's a reason why I prefer gaming over cinema. It's kind of like, yeah, just a lot of it. He has some interesting thoughts on what he thinks gaming can do, pretty much, and I think he no longer games as much because he feels like it's not doing as much as he would like it to. But he's willing to have his mind change. He's like, maybe I just don't understand it yet, and I just need to play some more. So we'll see what he thinks. I see Fleshy in the chat. I'll read your stuff in a sec, shortly after I'm done getting my ass beat. Alright, there we go. He's waiting for Neuralink gaming in 4K. You know what? That is something, like, I think that's closer to what he thinks of as like the true potential of gaming. Though not even really. I think for him is more of like he's somebody just like so in love with art. He's always thinking of like, yeah, again, like ways to like better tell stories. And Diggly Flaps, hello Diggly Flaps. Nice to see you. I'm getting my ass beat by this boss over and over again right now. That is what is happening. But let me try to lock in a little more. Cause I at least want to see phase 2 more. I do feel like maybe I should upgrade my weapon, do a little more damage. And Papa Perican, I feel like you should play Nier. Really? Interesting suggestion. That is a story that can only be told in video game format. Fascinating. I actually only know the game by name. I don't know much about it. That is fascinating. That's something, because like we were looking through a list of like, he was looking through a list of games, considering which ones to play, and Nier was on that list. Like he really loved Celeste, and he was like, why are not more developers trying to do stuff like that? Was his question. And he loved games like To the Moon. He was like, why is a game like To the Moon not that popular? Or like, you know, like his kind of question is like, why are games like this more popular than games like To the Moon? Alright, locking in. And Tenki, yeah, that's also a good point. Yeah, like Nier is something that I don't think I would want. I would approach with caution. But yeah, definitely something down the line, if he does get into it, could be interesting to even explore together. But yeah, it's something that I feel like I wouldn't even tackle. And I'm more into gaming than he is, at least at the moment. Oh, it's going quite poorly. This is going quite poorly. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do something to help me get to second phase faster. Because like, even if I learn all the moves great, it still takes a long ass time. Right, yeah, Tenki. To the Moon is quite, like, from what I gathered as well, is quite popular. But I guess he's kind of, like, wondering, like, you know, kind of like that, why, like, the big games are big, if that makes sense. Like, why does, like, part of the reason why we're gonna be playing Elden Ring is, like, he's kind of wondering, like, why does a game like Elden Ring get to that scale when, in his mind, it's just, quote-unquote, pressing buttons, you know? I think he's more curious on, like, why are their games popular like that, or what is the mass appeal of that, other than, you know, again, the whole just fun button pressing part. It's kind of like the whole conversation we have about movies all the time, where I get a little confused about cinema and the other way around, where I'm like, okay, like I get that a movie, like a deep movie that like is very empathetic, it's like, yeah, it's like, you know, I feel, it makes me feel emotions, you know, like I get it, it's building empathy, exploring new experiences, but it's like, at some point I just want to have a little fun and get back to pressing my buttons on this game, you know. And I feel like for him it's the other way around, like, oh, like, at some point I'm tired of pressing buttons, I just want to get back to experiencing all these deep, like, human emotions. I feel like I'm really generalizing the conversation we've been having, but kind of hard to talk about it when fighting the king of puppets, you know? I feel like that'd be a conversation that I should just bring him on stream for. Alright, okay. Wow, what an accurate hit I just landed there. Oh, damn it. Okay. That was pretty far reach. Okay, at least I got to at least I got to phase 2 again. But I'm gonna die, like, right away. Ooh, beautiful moveset. Oh, I got 3 parries. That's an improvement. Beautiful moveset. And I'm dead. Woohoo! And ooh, Liza P 24K reviews, To the Moon 18K, which these both games probably sold similarly. Good to know. And Fleshy, I wonder if he beat the cassettes to left actually a sweaty game under the surface. Right, yeah, that's what he was saying, and I have heard that as well. And yes, random, Claire Obscure is one that I feel like he would definitely. I wonder what he would think about it. Because at first I was definitely like, yeah, he would really like it, but then we started talking about it, and I'm like, I wonder what he'll think of the story. But definitely something good to play, especially since it's like there's you know, the story mode. And Yumi Nikki, I've not heard of that, Fleshy, so thank you for that suggestion. I've not heard of that yet. And random can't believe he says that when you're such a huge Elden Ring fan, you're not doing a good job selling it. Right, I do think that's partially on me. I agree. Like he's been like, I mean, I've sold it enough where he's on board to play it, and he's like, oh, I'm probably just ignorant of it, and like when I play it, I'll see. But also, like, I think, like, I just have a hard time articulating what I love about Elden Ring, because I do think the more I think about it, the more I don't understand Elden Ring, I think. Like, at least, like, I'm not able to put into words yet Elden Ring. Like, I can't even, like, I was, like, watching, like, videos to prepare about the story, and I'm like, I can't, like, I'm a little confused here. Because, like, pretty much what's going to happen is, like, my goal is to, like, understand the story well enough where as things are happening, I can explain to him, like, what's going on. So, like, you know, because that's what he cares about a lot, like, the story. But I'm like, oh, like, I don't even get it. You know, like, I need to do my homework. And then, like, yeah, I think I need to spend more time thinking about what I love about Elden Ring. Because, like, there's so much to love about it. Beyond pressing the buttons, obviously, but it's like I just can't articulate it with words yet. Whereas like he's just done so much time thinking, or he has spent so much time thinking about cinema that he can articulate so well in words what he likes about it, but I just have not spent enough time trying to describe those feelings in words. And Kiko Cheeks, hello! It's been a long time. Hope life's been good. Hello. And a Cougs, I feel like I'm somewhat good with parrying timing since I have 100% 9 souls and got the 4 ending on Sekiro. Damn, you are a loyal fan. So I like to try out Lies of P when I have a better graphics card. Ooh, yes. I'm sure you'll have a good time with it. An easy time with it, Cougs. And Papa Karakin, Inside and Limbo are great games if he likes To the Moon. Totally different kind of storytelling, but very contained. Right! I own both of them, and he brought them up. So we can do that on stream for sure. That'd be fun. Like, there's a lot of games that he's interested in that I own that I haven't played yet, so it could be perfect. And he's very interested in horror games. And Ayumi Nikki is an unfinished game about dreams. Oh, he likes that stuff. But I think it has an exploration to it he might not be familiar with in what he has played. Either that or Outer Wilds. Ooh, he's also interested in that. You guys are giving good suggestions. You guys are reading him well. And Tenki, I didn't like Celeste and generally don't like games similar to the Moon. Right, Tenki, that is what I'm so curious about. If I would like games like To the Moon. Because I do feel like if you asked me, like, before I took my gaming hiatus, I would have definitely been like, oh, not for me. Like, I like, you know, I like the sport aspect of games the most. But I wonder now, after I've kind of had that dopamine reset in a way, if that would change. Because, like, before, even with Expedition 33, I still kind of struggled to pay attention to story. But I think I've definitely matured and changed in that way. Attention span's improved a little, you know? Reading skills have improved significantly after spending a semester studying history and Greek literature. I can read again, you know? No longer just a TikTok brain-rotted person. Yeah, I guess that's another reason why I kind of took a break from gaming is, like, I kind of, like, reset a bit. Like, again, like, just, like, that whole... it's hard to put into words. But yeah, I kind of had a little bit of a reset there where I just focused on, like, reading and kind of not just getting instant dopamine hits. And Faye for 10 months! Thank you so much, Faye. And, oh, wins. I missed those wins. Happy New Year, Faye. I appreciate it so much. It's been a while. How are you? Happy to see familiar names in chat. Also, I feel like the last time I saw you might not... I feel like it was not the Skyrim stream, but I do remember... I don't know why, but seeing your name just reminds me so much of Skyrim, which I still have downloaded. Oh, ow. No, don't miss a window, please. Damn it. Oh. There we go. Hey, Faye, I'm having a good break, but I'm gonna start looking for a job. Nice. I'm glad you took the break that you needed. I do remember, yeah, definitely Skyrim was not last time I saw you because we've talked about that. But yeah, exciting stuff. Great way to start the new year. Looking for a new job. I wish you the best of luck in that, and I'm excited to hear the updates. Damn it, I don't know how to handle those wins. I'm very confused. Because sometimes I feel like it can't just be just running away, right? Because sometimes they happen really fast. Damn it. Damn it. Taking hits all around right now. Oh, shoot. Cappy, yes, tip would be great, thank you. Cause yeah, I'm very confused about those wins. Oh, ow. Oh, the arms go behind as well. Yeah, let me upgrade my weapons or something first. And Papa Perican, piercing together the story is my favorite part of the FromSoft Souls games. They do such a great job with environmental storytelling. Right. I need to do some homework on that. I need to do some homework on that before he plays, so I can even like kind of sometimes like. I know like the point is to like notice things on your own, but I do want to also like, I think I want to do a little homework beforehand. And Cappy, there's 2 wins, big and small. Big, and by the way, never apologize. Again, I'm glad you're getting the rest you need. You want to be big, you want to be close. Small, you want to be a bit further. He spams big, so just close. Oh, so pretty much like again, just staying close is best. Okay, thank you so much, Cappy. Right, because I'm like, am I like tripping, or are there two different types of wins? Okay, let's go back to the hotel real quick. I think we need to rethink our resources a little bit, and then hopefully I can at least get to second phase a little quicker. And Cougs, I would be lying if I said I didn't cheese Demon of Hatred. I hate that fight. It's just unfair. Ishin felt fair, but Demon of Hatred felt miserable and not fun. Ooh, fair enough. I know a lot of people cheese Demon of Hatred. I will say personally, I don't agree that it's unfair. I think it's quite a fair fight, but I can totally understand not liking it. It's a very different fight. So yeah, totally fair. And tell a boyfriend to play Red Dead. Right, we've talked about that. And like, also, I wish he could be here to have this conversation live, but like, he was also saying like, he made some interesting points on why, like, he's like, I know there's like great video games where you like, where like, you know, there's great stories like Red Dead, it's good, it looks good, it's fun, whatever, but he's like, I don't understand like the playing as a 3D character thing, which that was interesting to me, where he's like, I guess to him, like, just playing as a third person character takes him out of it, which you might be like, aren't movies the same thing? But he's like, at least in movies, like, you're not, it's like, you know, like, for example, when you, if a boss fight happens in a movie, you kind of like, you get shots on both the character and the boss, but then when you're playing as a character, like, for example, in Lies of P, it's like, you're only looking at your 3D character, like, yeah, I see the boss, but like, I'm not getting like cool shots of the boss and like getting to see the boss's emotions or whatever. It's yeah, interesting stuff that he wants to get out of video games.
Isn't this what I mean? Of course. The trial is you're welcome.
Okay, what should I don't even know what to do right now. I guess I'll look at this first.
May I be of assistance? I admit. What? No, of course I.
Strike the puppet hanging from the Alchemist Bridge on. Whoa. Oh. Should I do that right now? And dear Adelina, I've prepared a shelter for you. It's an apartment on Elysian Boulevard. You can stay here until everything settles down. Oh, that's where we found her. Is this bridge after? Huh? And Tenki, actually thinking about it more, two games he might like, Sunless Sea and Disco Elysium. Ooh, Disco Elysium, I'm probably butchering the pronunciation, was one that we saw on the list. So good to know that you also suggested. And Sunless Sea, I have not heard of, but I will write that down. Thank you, Tenki. This will be an interesting journey to watch. Because I feel like my journey, it's been like, even though I've been new, you guys have kind of watched me go from like, new gamer to, you know, being more familiar with games, at least like I've always been like very open, like wanting to game, but it's gonna be interesting watching somebody who is a little more opposed to it and what happens. Okay, wait, to make up for what happened, I'm escorting the Alchemist for a bit. We're going to St. Frangelico Cathedral and all the way to the Grand Exhibition. Maybe the mission is to bring petrification disease cures to the refugees. So I have to go strike the puppet. Okay, well, I came here for I'm too poor. Wait, I have no money. What am I going to upgrade? What am I doing here? I've got no money. That's a bit of a pickle.
Welcome to Hotel Prague.
Oh, Fleshy, I've been here to you as well. I forgot how to, I can't lie. I forgot how to upgrade weapons. I cannot lie. I wonder if my umbrella does more damage. No, it's not him. He's an arm thing.
I know my way around a weapon.
Right, it's her. Upgrade. There we go. Oh, it's pretty cheap to upgrade. Okay, I just need to get some money. And not being able to lie is quite a serious issue. Wait, what was that in content? Oh my gosh, I'm choking. was that in context too? Not being able to lie is quite a serious issue. Oh my god. I just have random coughing fits. And Purple Butts, I don't know if you saw the boss yesterday, the King of Puppets, but I'm gonna hope you didn't, because then at least it would look like progress to you. But pretty much stuck on the same boss as yesterday still. Oh, and Tenki said you can't lie, but lying is important game mechanic. True. No, Tenki, that was very clever. Yeah, this is not a game where I should be saying, I can't lie, but XYZ, because no, I can lie. It is a game that encourages lying. I'm trying to remember where that bridge was and if we've seen it yet. Wait, this is where... I can't tell... Wait, I need to read that again, the cryptic message. Because that's not on the bridge. I think the bridge must be after then. And Purple Bus I saw a bit earlier in the stream today before I left. Okay, then no progress has been made. Unfortunately. No progress has been made. And in fact, you're gonna watch me go backwards, because I'm gonna go in the house and just fight some things and get some more money. So we're gonna go even more backwards in progress right now. But I promise I will. Going backwards, sometimes you need to take a few steps back to move forward. But I need to remember... Wait, the bridge. I swore I've seen that bridge before. That bridge looks like the bridge where I fought some person in an animal mask. My memory could be extremely misleading right now. Just need some money. Fight some children for some money. Can also grab my money over there. Gonna just try to get a few... Not a few thousand, but at least a couple thousand to get some... Oh, no! Okay, at least I was wondering what happens when you get hit, so at least now I know the answer. Okay. Go back up creepy hallway. And no, Cappy, I did not figure out the fruit bit. I had no idea what she meant by that. Alright, hopefully this guy gives me a good deal of money. Oh goodness, he hits hard. Wow. Oh great. Oh great. Oh great. I'm not getting any money out of this. Wow. I failed miserably at my mission there. Goodness. I got negative money out of that. I think I lost a lot of ergo. And you want to know where to look? Yes, Cappy. Yeah, I would love to know. I would love to know. Because I don't think I would figure that out. Was it anything to do with the whole bridge thing and the cathedral? Do I need to go back there? Oh, goodness. Okay. Oh, hotel shops. Oh, thank you, Cappy. Okay, perfect. Because I need to go back to the hotel to do some upgrades. Alright. Ah, okay. I feel like this is not the place to make a quick buck. I should be, damn it. Going to an area where you don't have children who are being strengthened with golden threads. And Matrix, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in, Raiders. Hello, hello. Matrix, I appreciate the raid so much. Let me shout you out. How is Project 365 going? Day 3. Sorry I had to raid and run last night. It was almost amazing. I'm stealing your job again. Mason, I appreciate doing the shout out so much, Mason. Appreciate you lots. Guys, please go show Matrix some love. Friend of the stream. Doing a very cool thing. Streaming has a big stream plan for 2026, 365 games, if the plan hasn't changed. Welcome in, Raiders. Hello, hello. We're just getting beat up in Liza P right now. What's new? What's new? Oh my gosh, Mason, yes, I'm inspired by AI to steal jobs. Okay, let me just. Ah! Oh shoot! Damn it! That disruption. Okay, there we go. And let's see. Radical Candor! Wait, back from Korea? I didn't realize you went to Korea. That's so cool. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed. I was gonna say I like the sunlight from the window, then I realized from the reflection it's a light. Yes, yes, it's a light. It's now 2 a.m. There is no sunlight, that's for sure. But I'm glad you like your Radical, and nice to see you again. You were in Korea since December 16th, so quite a while. And now you're home? Well, welcome home. Hope you had a good trip. Hope everything went smoothly, and now you're just relaxing and such. Is that a shotgun mic? I don't know what that is. This is my boyfriend's mic, and I'm just using it right now. And Matrix is going good. Plan is still the same. 365 games in 365 days. You guys heard it from the man himself. Go show some love. And that's pointing to the ceiling. Yeah, honestly, I have no idea where this mic is supposed to point. I can't tell. But hey, you guys are hearing me fine, right? And thank you for the hydrate matrix. I needed that. I've been coughing like crazy. And your poop, fair enough. Traveling is exhausting. I was saying earlier, I've been sick 3 times in the past 4 months, and you can still hear that probably right now. And it's fine now. Oh wait, so I was supposed to point it like this. Is this better? And it's fine. I'm just you negative production things. No, I'm glad you told me. The same way I'm glad you told me about the headphones. Remember that? No, you are teaching me things. Wait, is it actually better now? Like, can you hear a difference, or was it already pretty good before? Because we were using this mic to record some stuff, and the audio was a little quiet, and I wonder if that's why. Like, quiet as in, like, a little muffled. Core memory. That is a core memory. That is for sure. Okay, that's not a place. Okay, wait. I already got 1,000 there. I think I can get some upgrades in. I feel like I should get a little more money, but I really don't want to go down that hallway. I don't know. It's not a good place to make a quick buck. And Matrix said 2 days and 6 out of 24 cans of libations down, 353 days left, and I'm both nervous and excited. That is Matrix. You got this. Very fun. And like, even if like I think you got this, but even if you end up getting tired, hey, plans can change, and that's totally fine. Whatever you're vibing with. Like, truly just, it sounds super fun, and if you're having fun, that's what matters. Yeah, super cool. 365 games is impressive. And Godspeed, hello Godspeed. We're getting beat up right now. And I know it looks like I've made 0 progress since you last saw me. Wait, you saw this yesterday, right? I'm trying to remember. But just, I promise, progress will be made. I promise. And Matrix, oh my gosh. Matrix, thank you for the sub. I really appreciate it. And don't worry about rating and running the other day. I appreciated the raid so much. Oh, I'm so glad. I hope it helped in some way. And I respect what you're doing so much. And you're awesome. And thank you for 4 months, really. Thank you, Matrix. I really appreciate that. Truly, thank you. Really appreciate having you in the community. And again, huge respect for what you're doing. Really, thank you. And Radical, let's see. Sounded airy and a bit far if it's not pointed to the source of sound. That's why you see it in movies and shows, so it collects clear vocals. Oh, sitcoms, they don't wear lavaliers. Wait, that's the ones like you pin, right? Okay, noted. Okay, Hopefully this sounds a little better now. We're using the mic to its full potential. And Unlimited Mew admitted to the vertical stream. Let's go, right? Oh, thank you for saying hi, Unlimited Mew. Wait. Vertical stream. Wait, does it have a different chat? Huh? Wait, please enlighten me. Unlimited Mew. But hello.
Need to look at something?
Let me upgrade the glaive. Just gonna upgrade. Oh, and I see Unlimited Mew. I see. Right. Okay, like YouTube now has like a feature where it automatically also makes a vertical version. And I don't really know how the feature works quite yet. But is it the same chat or is it a different chat, Unlimited Mew? Please let me know. I'm confused. That sounds bad. Yeah, I don't really know how it works. And oh, Berserk, thank you. This is my boyfriend's place. Like, I remember the first time I ever came here being like, wow, I was not expecting you to have such a nice place, such a homey place. But yeah, he really made it home. Seems like a different chat. I'm confused too, huh? Interesting. We'll see. I'll have to look into it. Oh, when you look at the shops, Cappy, remind me. Okay, next time. Given the FOV for most games, design around 69, swapping it to 916 is going to either result when we're cropping or you need to turn your phone sideways. Right, yeah. Yeah, I do. Though on TikTok, I see a lot of people stream games like vertical, but I haven't really observed how they do it. I haven't looked into that. Okay, let's see how much this weapon upgrade does for me. I know I can probably upgrade a lot more, but I just need to collect a lot more ergo to do that. Maybe I should have spent my ergo on upgrading weapons rather than vitality, but it is what it is. Let me give it another attempt. Hope that I can get a little further. Alright. Also, I do want to try the rapier again, though I feel like now is not the time. Though it would be cool to fight the King of Puppets, like the second phase with the rapier. I think that would look really cool. Just visually. Both of us with our kind of like fast movesets. Oh, okay, the winds are beginning. Is that okay, that's a bigger wind. Right, you stay close for that. Whoa. I do think the fight's going by faster now, unless I'm imagining that. So maybe I've upgraded the weapon enough? I don't know. Damn it. Oh, wait, I interrupted him. Nice, okay. Okay, I do think that was pretty fast. Maybe upgraded a few more times, and I think it'll feel a little more reasonable. Ooh, oh, I love that. Just, yeah, this is so cool. Damn it. Damn it! I'm getting beat up, though. Oh my goodness. Impressive, but wow, that hurts. Whoa! Whoa! What? Oh my gosh, I lost my voice for a moment. Whoa! Talk about aura. Though that hits hard. Whoa. Whoa! Ow. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. Exciting stuff. And Matrix, I hope you know that I meant every word of how awesome you are when you rated you're one of the streamers who not only helped me reach affiliate. Again, I'm so happy I could have helped with that. And but one of the ones who helped inspire me to continue streaming when I started doubting myself. Oh, I'm so glad. So from the bottom of my heart from Dylan Delisha, thank you for your support. Oh, Matrix, thank you for your kind words, first of all. And also, truly that, like, actually means the world to me to hear. Like, actually, that really does. And thank you for being so awesome. I also genuinely mean that. Like, you as a human. And I also, again, I respect what you're doing this year with streaming so much. And just, like, need to emphasize again, like, you as a human, the way you've showed up in chat, the way you've, like, certain, like, issues you've spoken out on or spoken against people who are being disrespectful. Just you as a human, Matrix, like, I really respect you. And just, like, the funny jokes you make as well. So truly, truly thank you. Thank you for those kind words. It means the world. And also for being here. Really, really amazing human being that I'm lucky to have in this community. Really, thank you for being here. And Cappy, what was your reaction when you saw the face change? Oh my gosh, I was not expecting a young dude within the old dude. But then I was like, I understand now the aura. Cause I'm like when you said like, oh, a boss with aura, I was like, oh, I get it. Like, you know, like this is aura. But I honestly, like, deep down, like, yeah, like aura, but like not that much aura. You know, like still aura. I'm saying the word aura way too much right now. But like, you know, like I saw the aura. So I was like I genuinely meant it when I say I saw it. But like now I know what you mean, like not just aura, but aura. And the music shift and design, right? Yeah, no, that was great. I was happy. I was excited and happy. That is for sure. Okay, let me just hopefully get a couple more weapon upgrades in. Ow. Ow. Aura, easy. Yeah, I said the word aura way too many times there, but I just really had to emphasize, you know, aura. Get the butterfly, yes. I missed a butterfly last time I saw it, but now we got technique crank. All right. Let me just grind some more ergo. And Cappy, my cat had claimed my hand, so I couldn't type a reminder. Oh, cat takes priority. That is for sure. That is for sure. And right, yeah, Rubio. I feel like I should look into doing that. I have seen that as well. And gotta say, I'm about to get back to gaming soon. I've been watching these shows and anime. Nice. Yeah, I feel like having a balance of the two is really nice. I feel like I need to do the opposite. I need to watch a little more stuff. Again, like, I think, like, it's appropriate, like, my boyfriend's trying to get into gaming. I'm gonna try to get into cinema a little more. Perfect balance. And also, I've just always been somebody, like, who says, like, oh, I should watch more stuff, and I just never get around to it. Hopefully, I can watch more Cowboy Bebop in the next few days. Oh my goodness, these children! Okay, there we go. And to be fair, cinema is an expensive hobby at this point. Ooh, you mean like going to the actual movie theaters? That is true. Though, yeah, thankfully, a lot of watching at home as well. And also one thing, oh my gosh, I took for granted living in Canada was I just always assumed, like, oh, like, you know, when you hear the release date is this day, you're like, oh, I can go to the theater and watch it. Like, for example, I don't know, just think of any movie. Like, oh, release date, Hamnet, release date November. If I were in Canada, I would just go to the theater and watch it. I forgot that, like, in countries like Portugal, sometimes movies don't reach there till a year later. Like, that, I forgot about that. Like, I took that for granted. And especially sucks for people who are really into cinema, obviously. Or like movies will show for like a lot less time than they would in Canada in the theater. Ow. I love that it does make a sound effect when you hit the wall, so you can just feel the consequences of your actions. Shoot. Oh, I thought I could maybe interrupt it. There we go, a little more. And a matrix now that I was sappy. It looks like your forehead is attempting to leap off and consume the camera. Maybe back another 15 feet so we don't feel endangered. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe if I sit far enough, maybe if I sit at the very back of the room, my forehead will look a little more normal sized. Imagine if I actually did that. That'd be an interesting camera angle. Just like a streamer who's for some reason sitting so far away from the camera. And Rubio, some people actually forget that Portugal exists, which is why they get me to you know, I can't lie. Up until I was like 14, no, more like 13, 12, 13, I'll say. I can't lie, I did think that Portugal was in Asia until then. So that is my bad. And I feel like I've definitely, when I first met my boyfriend like 4 or 5 years ago, I probably said some dumb assumptions about Portugal. And Godspeed, I know one thing I hate when they do that, the Lies of P Deathblight. Right, that's a good way to put it. The Lies of P version of Deathblight. Okay, it is getting late, so I think I'm going to upgrade the weapon. Maybe give it one more attempt.
I know my way
And then go to sleep, because it's getting a little late. Let me just upgrade a little more. This should help. Shoot. Oh, I'm out of moonstones now. Okay. That's fine. Wait, I'm too poor to... I'm 1 ergo short. Oh, and yes, thank you, Cappy. I just posted an image reflecting your forehead in the Discord. Okay, we need to see that. We need to see that before end stream. Did you try selling your... Wait, I had ergo chunks?
Welcome to
Wait. Purchase? Oh, Apple. 1,000? I'm a little poor. Let me sell some ergo. See if you have any good call. Thank you, Cappy. Okay. Usable material, maybe? Is ergo material? Scroll down. I think. Oh, thank you. Okay. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Cappy. Okay, I need 1,000. Let's just do that. Okay. And Eddie Zombie, nice to see you again. Welcome back. Hello. We got the apple. All right. Let's go. I think now we're ready to make some stuff happen. Watch this not be the fruit that she wants. Oh, wait. Okay, perfect. I consider buying the cords too so you can upgrade the P. Ooh, right. I haven't looked at the P organ in so long. I need to do that. Okay. I think what I'll do is, like, I'll give the boss, every few attempts I give the boss, I'll make an improvement, if that makes sense. Instead of, like, just, you know, like I used to just try to brute force it and just learn it over, which is also fun. But I think now I'm going to, like, you know, give it a few attempts and try something new. And right now I need to remember the shortcut to the woman. I believe... No, she was near the boss room? Yeah, no, Cappy, you are saving me here. Thank you for all the help. Wait, no. She was... Shoot. Upstairs, right. Thank you, Cappy. Right, upstairs above the boss room? Your memory is so good. The fact that, like, you're not, like, even playing this right now, you can remember it. And I played this yesterday. Okay, I'm not gonna try to outrun that. I've learned my lesson. Oh, damn it, no! The Death Blight of Lies of P. At least it goes down pretty quick, the bar. Oh, wow. Oh, that is close. I almost died there. Wow, that plan failed terribly. Damn it. That did not go well. That did not go well. Okay, take 2 of that. I'm gonna at least do something, you know, have one concrete thing I've done in the game today, and that'll be give that apple. Let's do that. Okay, we can do this. And oh my gosh, Ducky? Is that Ducky I see in the chat? Hello? How are you? How's life been? Any life updates? It has been a good while. It is so nice to catch you again. I hope life's been good. Okay, maybe I could just run past. Oh, in here? And then... No, it's the other side, other side. They're not gonna follow me into there, right? Right, creepy singing.
Trisha, I'm parched.
Okay, let's give the apple.
Thank you. Oh, this is the sweetest apple I've ever had. I can't stop death from taking me.
Ooh, okay, this is where we get the confession.
Strength to confess my sins. Can you listen to my last confession?
Alright, let's hear it.
Trisha, I coveted your voice. If I can't match it, then even if I have to break you, Adelina Corday must have it all.
That's quite a way to put it. Must have it all, damn.
I know it's wrong, but still, I love you.
I love the voice acting. The way she said, like, that she must have it all. Toxic AF. Yeah, definitely toxic. That is for sure. Toxic AF. Wow. Alright, well, don't do that. Moral of the story, don't do that. And Ducky, I'm doing phenomenal. Just got done with my first semester. Nice. Right. First semester of college done. Time flies. Break ends a day after going back to college today. How about yourself? New place? Yes, I'm in Portugal right now, my boyfriend's place. But Ducky, congrats on first semester of college being done. Very exciting. And yeah, I also go back to school soon, though my flight is not until like over a week after school starts, so I get a bit of a longer break than everybody else, which is nice. But yeah, life's been really good. Going back to Canada for a little bit, for one semester, and then we'll probably be back in the EU after that again. So yeah, life's just been exciting. Gosh, it's really nice to hear from you again, Ducky. I'm really glad things are going well. Hope you had a good break. All right, guys, last attempt of the night, and then I'm gonna call it. Let's make this at least I don't think I'll win, but at least make it a learning opportunity, you know? Wow, and I proceed to get hit by the most basic attacks in the whole fight. Okay, I'm doing significantly more damage, which is nice. Damn it, he jumped out of the way! There we go. Alright. Pretty nice. Hefty damage. Right, the winds are starting, so I should stay close. Wait, that's a big win? Okay, I got confused there. Damn it, missed a second parry. Rough. 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 That's rough. That's quite rough. Oh shoot, that's a win that I need to get away. Okay. That was that was pretty nice. I again don't know what that does. Just gonna ignore it. I guess it explodes. It's pretty easily avoidable. Wow, rough. Wow, rough. Ooh, some rough gameplay happening here. Whoa, that was a bad attempt at healing. Wow. I think it's time what's the saying? Put the fries in the bag. Oh shoot. Yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. And Ducky just finished Ghost of Tsushima. Nice. That's something that I do want to. I say about a lot of games, but definitely one that I do want to get around to. And Cappy Scuff Leisha boss fights couldn't be her, right? Yeah, that was scuffed, but far from the most scuffed you guys have seen. I am gonna call it a night because it is now 3:10 a.m. I do need to be up by noon at the latest, but I promise next time we'll make progress. Hopefully, next time I'll get somewhere, somewhere further in the game. But Cappy, let me see what you said in the Discord first. And Jinokyo is currently 4:10 a.m. My eyes are getting weak, but I won't fail for wait. I think I misunderstood. You're pulling like an all-nighter? Is that what you're doing to reset your sleep clock? Damn. And Best, not to take any attention off of you, but I'm about to start my stream. Best, exciting! Best, guys, yes, Best. You guys know Best is now streaming. If you want to check his stuff out, very exciting, great human being. And random 3:10 a.m. Yeah, no, it is a little late, but we've been okay. This is actually an improved sleep schedule because there's been days where we've slept at 10 a.m. So this is a pretty normal sleep schedule, at least. I'm happy with that. And Mason, what if it doesn't want to be called a night? And dumb joke ignore. Hey, we love dumb jokes in here. We will not ignore them. And a random thank you for hanging. It was nice talking with you again. The good old gaming and chatting days. I like it. And Jinokyo won't sleep until today at 11 p.m. More than 24 hours. That is crazy. I thought you were just kind of like, kind of making yourself tired. That's crazy. But hey, if it works, it works. But also don't push yourself too much. And oh my goodness. Look at what Cappy put. Whoa, why is my camera in the middle of the screen? Live depiction of Alicia's forehead. And for some reason, Mason also got tagged in it. Oh my gosh. Crazy. I'm going to pin that. Crazy stuff. Wait, how do I pin? What? Oh, there we go. Pin. Crazy stuff. Oh my goodness. What is this from? I need to know. And also just imagine if imagine like streaming with your camera in the middle. I don't know why that occurred to me, but that'd just be absurd, but also kind of funny. Is a manga called The Girl Who Was Forced by Her Stepsister to Marry the Cursed Duke? That's quite a name. And that's a stepmom. I see. Does look kind of evil, doesn't she? Does big forehead make somebody look more evil? And when I read forced, at first, when I read FOR, I thought it was going to say forehead. It was going to be called The Girl Who Was, I don't know, something, forehead. And Jinokyo, I'm the knight, I'm Vengeance, I'm Batman, I don't need sleep. I've gone insane. Now I understand why you feel like you've gone insane. It's because you're not sleeping for over 24 hours. My gosh. I hope it really fixes your sleep schedule and you can get proper sleep, because I cannot imagine not sleeping for 24 hours. And Cappy, she actually doesn't look like that. That is a one-off thing. Oh, I see. But I just look like that all the time. And Mason, the movie Spree is loosely based on Leisha's rise as a social media content creator. I think this is my sign to call it a night, guys. This is my sign. This is my sign. And best, have fun with your stream. Exciting stuff. I'm so excited to see your streams. Guys, we need to go raid into Artsy, I believe, today, because Artsy, I have not gotten to raid into her often, but she's super cool. And best, I'll be checking out your stream to see what is up. And let's see. Yeah, I think Artsy, we're gonna raid into Artsy because she raids into me quite often. I rarely get to raid into her, so let us do that. Yeah, I think Artsy, and you raid her back. Let's do that. All right. And Camerai, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the gaming. If you didn't get to catch it, I promise gaming actually happens at some point in the stream. And best, no, you are not too excited. It is good that you're excited. That is a great sign. And I hope that excitement never changes. I still get super excited every day of stream, and that's what makes it so fun. So yeah. And all right, everybody, take care. I'm gonna raid into Artsy, and I'll see you guys very soon, probably tomorrow, unless something crazy happens, which I don't think something will. All right, see you guys.